guys die?
No,
You said you made it out?
it's probably worse than that, but no, we're fine.
There could be a time, in this specific timeline, or there might be a really difficult call.
There is something I do not understand. This is the only answer. That somehow I misinterpreted something. At every misstep, somehow they continue. At every corner, they find their way. If something is guiding whatever they are, I must accept that I do not know of it. What I do see is that they must be stopped. Their journey cannot be allowed to continue. Whatever the costs may be, their tale must end here.
The group of you standing here in the center of this circular room, the closest thing to a normal building that you've seen anywhere in Jerusalem, the Oraculum. A few dozen feet across, it's not enormous. Several wide, open skylights punctuate this domed ceiling, facing up towards what you now realize is the dead of night above you. The room has 3 serpentine corpses, shimmering, almost twinkling, jet black scales, slicked with blood, rent with wounds, pierced with arrows. And in the center of all of this, you see 2 figures. Cammy, down on her knees, desperately holding Greenie, chameleon, who had just fallen from this surge of strange energy that had flowed out of Reginald, standing in front of her here in the middle of the room. You can tell Cammy's mouth running a mile a minute that you can't make out the words, pleading with her familiar in her hands. The second time she's had to face this. The rest of you standing around watching this scene as Reginald finally retakes a physical form. The color returning to his body, his clothes, his hands, and the magic around them as it dissipates finally. Standing there, seemingly alone, in the very center of this chamber. Watching this, let's go around and reintroduce our cast.
I'm Marcus. I play Marius, the Ghoul Dwarf Ranger. Marius just seen a lot of visions and is now kind of coming to refocusing on the sounds of hearing the distress sounds from Cammy.
And as you introduce yourselves, from Jade Tempest, good luck. Hero point for everyone. Take a hero point card and introduce yourself and go ahead and read the title.
I got random things. Go!
Hey, why do we need a hero point for everyone? What do you mean, good luck? What do you know that I don't? Hi, my name's Gory. I play Bambi, the Axiom Automaton, Fire Kineticist.
Something.
Handsome, dashing even. Humble, I would say.
Looks like Apollo rocks.
And he's going all out.
You, just moments ago, were in the streets of Jerusalem after a fight with that incredibly quick flying air spirit, that man who had shot back and forth, flinging lightning from his hands, and now you find yourself here, what looks like the middle of the night, by the stars overhead, with this scene around you in a building you don't recognize. To you, Bambi, it's not even immediately visible as Jerusalem. This looks like a fairly normal building. It's somewhat plain, of a style that you can't immediately place, but it makes sense. It has doors, it has windows, it's a shape.
Oh.
It's a strangely jarring jump.
That was jarring. Hi, I'm Colby, and I play No and You, the Anandi Summoner and their Eidolon. You gotta force it down. Thank you, Gated.
And finally, in the center of the chamber.
Yes, my name is Brett, and I play Reginald Sagacious Fox. And I am a investigator, healer guy. I got a lot of band-aids.
That's what I always call him, the investigator healer guy.
He's our big investigator
A little bit
guy.
smart, and I got a lot of band-aids. I got, thank you, Jada Tempest, I got cheat codes. It's a really good one.
Fair enough. That's a really good one.
It does have a good and
Don't
bad.
ignore that. It's really good.
It's great.
Great. I guess
No, they both, okay.
help me win a fight.
We long rested since I was last awake.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna go ahead and
What about
remark
me?
this thing. Never mind.
You are fine. And notably,
Cool. Thanks, man.
you're fine. You're in full health. You feel mostly, I would say, great. But as you stand here, with your hands out from the end of whatever this spell you were channeling was, as you kind of just look at everyone else, and they finally look at you in your normal form again, pulled back from whatever this thing they'd been following was. Reginald would look like he goes to say something, and then immediately double over coughing. It is a deep, heavy rot of a cough. And this consumes him for a few moments. So heavy that you can see, as he really tries to push against whatever this is, a bit of a spray of blood fly from his mouth.
What, you guys are all, when did you all get here?
I just got here.
We were. When is kind of a hard thing to say,
Right.
Because it also time seems to be different. But we only got here it felt like a few minutes ago. But
Okay.
could have been hours ago since we were outside.
That's kind of how, man, between me and everything else here, this is how it's been going. And I look down and I see Cammy.
And she seems completely oblivious to this conversation happening quite literally over her head.
And in that time, I'm like, I start kind of like, you're like, wait, did I do this? As I'm coming into it, I'm questioning like her, whatever's happening with her, like, basically like if I did it.
No, it's the only one that's got a little bit of familiarity with this building. All of you could see, but you would be the first to look. You know why the party had already been on their way here before they were all but forced to follow this specter of Reginald. One of the Stella here in Newsman is a Miraculum, and just behind Reginald, the center of the room, looking almost small, just due to the size of the chamber, is another stone just like the one at the top of the tower where you had met Ubianshi. A cylindrical standing obelisk, maybe 5.5 feet tall, one sheer sliced face covered in ruins. What you notice, it's a little hard to describe. You want to say it's glowing, because you feel for some reason like it is, but there's no light, there's nothing visible emanating from it. But when you look at it, everything in your brain just tells you that there is. You've never seen any of them and gotten this feeling before.
While Reginald is talking to the others, No was like kind of poking at one of the Nagas with a stick, and like notices the Stella, and then notice like perks up a little bit and just trots over to it.
You rush past Reginald here as you're looking down at Cammy. And as she's again kind of just oblivious to the world here almost, Reginald, you would feel tiny little hands and a weight as something clambers out of the pocket inside your jacket. All of you would see the reptilian yellow head, very yellow, almost like banana yellow, of a chameleon crawl out from inside Reginald's coat.
I was like, okay. And I grab it. I grab the little. What was her name? What's the red the little lizard? What was it?
It was greedy.
Greedy. That's right. That's why I'm confused. It's like I'm not gonna call it greedy. Okay. But then I just
He's ripe.
Right now.
I just as Cammy is obviously distraught over it, losing the original Greenie. I'm like, I go down to Cammy and kind of go a little eye to eye and just, Cammy, I think you should have this one.
You kneel down. You have this chameleon in your hands, and Cammy looks up for a moment from Greenie to see this yellow chameleon. And the one in your hands just hops down into her hands, where she simply isn't holding anything anymore.
And looking at her like, I'm sorry.
You see an obvious lack of understanding in Cammy's face. She just kind of looks at the yellow lizard, then back at you, and then back at this lizard. Tears in her eyes.
There's very confusing emotions going on, and I totally understand.
The lizard turns around in her hands and looks up in Cammy's face and just opens his mouth and out shoots the tongue right onto Cammy's eyeball.
No.
You see her other eye just kind of roll back in her head.
I never will.
You've seen this before.
You never get used to seeing it.
Did she just like get knocked out? Does
She's
it goes like a
she's
trance?
kind of unresponsive at the moment.
Oh, all right. Hopefully she processes that when she wakes up, I guess. All right.
I forget she's narcoleptic.
Yes, that just kind of came out. No,
I think we all forgot that.
no
one ever knew.
Oh, that's a lot to process for her. Okay. We need to start this ritual here. Who do we all have around us? And it was like Kathy and Reese. And
Yeah, Kathy and Reese are here as well. You've got the group, which based on the blue glow of the crystal appears to be Bambi at the moment. No, Marius, Kathy, and Reese are the ones who have arrived here.
Okay.
And of course, Cammy, currently getting.
How long does Cammy normally go out for?
Well, the lizard.
About an episode.
Roughly three real world hours.
Whenever Greenie has done this thing to give her information, and she probably does this most mornings, I think, when she's communing with him to get the magic. It's usually only a couple of minutes. It's not usually super long. She just sat there with this lizard tongue on her eyeball, probably learning something. She usually seems to come back from this with revelations.
So
that's not insane at all.
I will go to Kathy, and Reese. While she's out, we have to go get to the other tower where we were before and start our own thing.
We just came from that.
We need to go back there. There's a lot of things going on. When she wakes up, tell her to start the ritual here.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Just
you would know as you're up looking at the Stella here, trying to figure out what it is giving this feeling. You would hear footsteps on the other side of it, and out from behind this standing stone walks a figure. Very tall, very gaunt, wrapped in yellow and brown robes and trappings, looking like very much a traveler of the desert. There's a hood pulled up over most of their head and face, wrappings underneath that covering nearly the entirety of their visage save for the eyes. You can see two long, kind of curling, almost disjointed looking horns reaching up over their head. The bottom of the wrapping is perforated by strange mandibles rather than a normal mouth. It is a figure that I believe only Marius has seen before, and it was a very, very, very long time ago. She appears to have lost an arm. She only has her left arm, a fairly large, some halfway between a spear and a glaive, slung across her back. This is the Wairelai that you met in the Dream Desert. The one at the Caravanserai. The one that in that dream attacked you, killed Easy in the dream, and then came back later missing an arm. It was a very, I know we're talking literal real life years ago that this encounter happened. That this incredibly disfigured Wairelai had appeared before you. The only time that she had really seemed determined to striking you down directly. I mean, when you first met Wairelai, you fought, but that was kind of a sense of obligation, and Wairelai had indicated she had no expectation of winning. This is the one that had told you she could not let you continue. She could not let you reach the end of your journey. She couldn't let the events come to pass that you would set in motion. Fought you out of the dream, and then the next time you had seen her, like this, missing an arm, stated that she had acted too harshly, that she had imposed and she had been punished for overstepping.
Okay. I don't remember any of this.
It was at least
particularly
probably
the artwork. I don't remember.
1.5 to 2 actual years ago.
The artwork's new.
This is
Okay,
a
that
very
yeah,
long
probably
time.
explains a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
the artwork's new.
Yeah, I don't know if we had the actual art,
We didn't
this
have it.
Wairelai art at the
We
time.
didn't have it at the time.
Okay.
I think I
Makes a little bit more
might have
sense.
had it in tiny token form, but
Yeah, so no, here's that, and immediately the stick she was using to prod shifts into a spear, and she crouches down, and she just makes a very loud yelp.
Seeing her, Marius would go on high alert immediately, a little bit more ready to attack.
I know this is a friend, or at least an
you
ally for
know
now.
this is someone you have been interacting with recently. It's not made any
What?
apparent attempt to stop you, but only to understand.
What is name? Friend.
I step between both parties, between them, and as of they're helping for now. They are basically. I've been in communication with our friend here, and this isn't something to jump to be very hasty right now.
When you've been talking with her?
It's been kind of helping me with a few other things here and there. There's been so many avenues that I've been. Oh, God, what time? Okay, yes, there's a lot of things that I've been putting together and trying to
Consider me an
navigate all
observer.
this. Yes.
I am interested in the actions that this one seeks to wreak upon time itself. The only power that is rare amongst the cosmos. Two of you I do not recognize, and two of you I do. As she looks at Marius and Cammy down the floor, who is... At this point, I'm trying to imagine the reaction Solia would have to her lizard dying, getting handed a banana lizard, her lizard disappearing, and then the Wairelai that tried to kill her all showing up in about 30 seconds. And
Passed out.
I can imagine it's overwhelmed. At this point, the yellow greenie has pulled his tongue back, and Cammy has come back, and she is cognizant in here, and probably doesn't really know what to do with this information. But remembers him about as vaguely as you do, probably, because in world this is also months and months and months ago.
I met you before. I think outside of a tower when I first woke up.
Perhaps it is as difficult for me to keep our meetings together as it is for you. We have interfaced several times across time, across space, across realities, perhaps. I'm curious to see where this one leads. I believe this is, how you would say this, turning point. What you seek to do here, and what you perhaps have done here, will have effects you cannot reverse, and that, I can assure you, you are incapable of understanding. I've tried to explain this to him, and yet he does insist on continuing.
I mean, what little I understand, it seems like that's the point, right? We've been... everything I've been told makes it sound like this is something that has to be done so that it's irreversible.
There is nothing that has to be done. The universe is one of myriad possibilities. But it is perhaps, as I have come to understand in my travels, a limitation of mortal minds to believe there are things that have to be done. And further, to believe that what you believe has to be done is the true and central thing, the importance, the anchor at the center of all reality. It is perhaps a lack of perspective. I do not mean this in a way that is intentionally insulting. It is an observation of the state of your being.
I mean, even as a mortal, it sounds like these are the things that people like you who can see or have been through other dimensions or other timelines say has to be done. Marius looks over at Kathy and casts. AJ has to talk with AJ. Have you two even met? Like, it seems like this is something that they've been saying we have to do.
But Kathy just kind of shrugs. I don't think I've spoken to whatever this thing is before. No, but obviously not me as in Cackletat. But you see, I have the same memories that you two do. Do you not recognize me also? And Myra kind of looks at Kathy easy and shakes her head. I cannot say that they do. We fought you. You killed me. You killed me in the Dreamlands. It was a whole thing, actually. I was paranoid for months after that. It's why he's in this state. You're the reason that he's stuck in here. And Myra just kind of shrugs. You've never really heard Kathy get upset before. It's almost apparent that this is emotion, this is memories. Kathy's in this body. She's explained before. She's got all the emotions in the physical brain of Easy, but this is the first time you've really seen it. This is Easy getting upset.
Yeah.
Myra just simply shrugs. I apologize. I do not mean to cause you distress, but I simply do not recall.
How are you working with
Who?
Mother?
Well, as he basically said, it was observing there. As of when we are in a place right now where everything is against us and the city is against us, when you come across an entity that isn't immediately attacking you, you start to be curious, and I believe they're the same way, where they're just been observing.
I mean, you're right. She's always had a bit of a state of observing and not immediately attacking.
Simply want to see the result of this. I do not wish to interfere. When my kind have interfered with your actions before, she sort of gestures at just below her shoulder where her arm looks like it's been cut and ripped clean off. It's hard to tell. It's still under a metal pauldron and wrapped around. I have suffered for the mistakes of others. I will not suffer for the mistakes of my own, as much as I can. It is important to understand. It's important to understand as much as I can of why you do what you do, what exactly you seek to do, and what the outcome will be. This can perhaps, in turn, help me make correct decisions later.
So, you're okay with us activating these different sigil places that we need to do? You're good with that?
I have not stopped you from the first two.
That's true. Would you help us?
With one arm, I can barely wield my weapon.
Well,
With little use in combat.
all I'm saying is we do have an ally that is still at the other which you know of. Can you be on his side and we get Reese and Kathy to help with Cammy here whenever she comes out of this to take care of this? I am asking you.
Return to the first spell that you activated.
Yes.
Very well.
Because they might need help. Whenever that's all getting activated, that they might need help down there.
He is strong, but you are correct, perhaps. Fully alone is not the safest choice. This path is already undertaken. I cannot promise I will intervene, but I will at least watch him.
Wait,
Just keep him alive.
Who activated the other Stella?
No. Didn't Reginald and Cammy and Marius need a book?
Well, that's well, they're gonna not to activate everything right away. I think that is later on.
No understands. Who are you? Name,
You can call me Wyverline,
friend.
if you wish. In this time for acquaintances unknown, Wyverline is the correct title to use.
I do want to then go down to Cammy as she has woken up and kind of coming out of this, and
But she just looks at you with the most, what do we even do? What is happening? face that you have seen on a tiny gnome.
It's got like the big crying eye.
and I
That's pretty good.
I want to go down, like get eye to eye with her, and sitting.
Lying down, but fair enough.
Yeah.
It's all
Even sitting down, and then like even just a little bit more, just like, and just. There's a lot going on right now, and we are on a time crunch. How do you feel about starting the ritual very similar to what you would do to get into the Dreamlands here?
I immediately just ask, like, why?
Do you trust me?
I think all the people we have at the table still, you are certainly the one that Cammy trusts the most. So, she would not.
I'm working on some things to ensure our success. It's very confusing, and there's a lot, but what I need your help is for you to be very strong right now and to start the ritual in this room.
I would, looking at you and sort of looking across the rest of the group, the mistake I often make in attempting to understand your motives is ascribing to you too much complexity. Your aim here, Reginald, is simple, then. It is to pull allies from across time to aid you in activating all of the Stella.
That's very confusing to a lot of people. But yes, that is what I'm doing, yes.
Makes perfect sense.
I always thought you were very smart.
I
I'm not.
was somewhat surprised by your decision to leave MD alone at the first, but this makes sense now. You knew you would find more help. You have a power that I cannot even begin to grasp. You command it in a way that should be impossible. There are those in the universe that will take notice.
I've noticed them taking notice. These things. Yes, there is a lot of things going between in and out of timelines, and then also the time itself in the same timeline, that constant navigation and dialing in and its formulas. And I just ask for my friends around me to trust and just to take the very next step.
Wait. Are you saying that MD is back at the other Stella?
Yes.
What about Atalaxia? What about the deal they had?
Here, that has never came to pass. Different decisions were made.
What do you mean?
Did we jump timelines?
It's more of pushing and pulling of timelines, more or less.
Are we converging timelines?
Does that mean there's another you here? There can be two yous.
That's a lot of use. Yes, and which is
Let's use guys.
which wouldn't be very bad actually. That's another. Okay, I'll write that down. Multiple use guiding this whole city.
We can see a good use for multiple use.
Yeah.
Reese just goes, all right, what in the hell is happening here? You pulled us to a different time? Is that what happened?
Yes.
That's a thing you can just do?
I'm there's a lot of things I'm honing in on, and again, there's a lot of mixed. We have to do it where we don't break the timeline and going to a different severing one
She could
timeline,
have
but yet
pulled us to a time or whatever where he was fine, and she just gestures at Kathy, who was also just fuming, but more
I didn't. I'm learning as I'm going along, and that was before I was even capable. So is it possible now? Maybe I don't fully know. This is
what you're experiencing
very
now
tricky.
are the very shallowest consequences of interfering with the timelines. You are introducing complications, paradoxes that you will be unable to trace their influence. You cannot predict the results of what you can do.
that is true.
This is reaching the limit of Marius' understanding. Like,
Again, we aren't just playing chess. We're basically playing 4D, 5D. Also add in all your senses.
So if we go do the other Stella, what happens with all the timelines then? They converge on one? They split into where they need to be?
I am very interested to see.
I don't fully know.
So this is all big experiment then? Would that result in either us living or dying?
Yes.
Or ascending or something?
Or even some of us not even existing ever in the first place.
Oh no.
wonderful.
Cool. Well, I barely existed to begin with, so might as well do that.
Say that.
Marius turns to Kathy and kind of tries to have a three-way conversation of like, if we're in a different timeline, doesn't that interfere with the fact that we needed to accomplish our goals in our timeline, because that was one of the ones that was working and not messed up?
I mean, what I'm pretty sure that we did was make an inflection point. It should be a root of basically every time. With what we did what you did with the Tatterman, with that spirit. He's gone across reality. It doesn't matter what timeline we're in. That's what he was able to do. That's so.
I thought we had to fix the Lowell's in our timeline. Is coming to a different timeline with a different Lowell's.
The problem is that we have to fix Lowell's in every timeline. That's the issue. We've had successful timelines before. We've had timelines where we got everything all the way to the end. He's been stopped. We've even had timelines that have well, I can't admit I know what happened after Neruzavin, but they crossed the bridge. They hit to Carcosa. And the fact that that timeline still exists means they must have succeeded at some level. The problem is that we only have to lose once. If there is a single crack in this, if there's a single opportunity anywhere for the if the Yellow King gets an opportunity to ascend with whatever that entails, reality's gone. There aren't timelines anymore. He can do anything with everything. That's why we need him. I don't know what this is.
Well,
his knowledge of this is admittedly way beyond mine.
And that's what I've came to, is that to stop him, you have to do what he did, because it's not just one timeline; it's multiple timelines. So then we need to cross into multiple and stop.
So we need to ascend before he ascends?
He was able to make an inflection point in the timelines where you kill the Tatterman. So that happens universally now. Mm-hmm. The goal and the hope is that he can make a second one where in some way we stop, the Yellow King stays in Carcosa, whether that's stopping Lowell's or whatever happens once that bridge is crossed. It needs to be permanent, it needs to be universal, and it needs to be a point that every time stream crosses through.
Is the Yellow King here with us? Or is he's in Carcosa?
In the room with us right now.
Yellow King's in Carcosa?
Carcosa's his domain. It's his. I guess you'd more or less call it a plane.
So he wants to leave Carcosa to come here?
I can't pretend I understand exactly what he wants.
I think he's been playing with time this whole time.
The polyps are loyal to him.
Yes.
That's why they spread the Stella. That's why they infest planets. That's why they draw them back into Carcosa. They're for whatever purpose that the Yellow King has.
But wouldn't us making a bridge there then allow him to do whatever as well?
They already
Is it like
made
a
the
door?
bridge. That's what happened when the polyps got here the first time.
I'm catching up. I'm sorry.
We're really basically trying to fight fire with fire. We're trying to go, what is he doing? We match. As long as we're matching, we can be almost just as powerful, but also we have more people involved. We have, It's not just
And if you
me.
guys can stop it, and Reginald can make it universal, that's it. That's vengeance for Yith. That's everything my people have sacrificed for. And we would gladly do it again. That means that never happens to another world. That there's no Carcosa left. There's nowhere for polyps to draw these worlds into. That's it. We win. And it's the only way we can win.
But it's not that easy to say. But there's a lot
Well,
to do.
the problem is it's easy to say.
Well, it is easy to say, but it's not that easy to do.
We've been trying to do it for. Well, I mean.
Okay.
So we need to drop a tactical nuke.
Kelly just kind of gestures at Cammy. She's gone through thousands of cycles trying to do this, and so is, well, he has too, and so would MD, and so would Huggle.
Okay. Okay. It's making a little bit more sense. So now we're in a different timeline, where we have MD because we're in a timeline where the deal didn't happen.
Think of it like roads merging.
It's weaving a web.
But
Part of the web breaks, you go and you reweave it. You pull another part to it to fix the web.
but this also means that we're in this other timeline now. We were here, other us were here, and Marius gestures to the Naga that are dead on the floor. Some other timeline version of us killed. Where are the others of us?
I believe the answer to that is in the framing. You are thinking of timelines as, not to say that they are not parallel, but more distinct than they are. That there exists a sort of mirror dimension with a second mirrored copy of yourself that is somewhat different. That there would be a second Marius for you to meet here.
That's what all the manuscripts I've ever seen say.
You are them.
Mixture of all. Yes, because
As
you are still in your timeline.
As you are here, that makes you the Marius of this timeline. And whoever you are, and you can be, the Reginald.
No.
Okay. So we're
I'm
Mandela
trying-
affecting ourselves into this world, correct?
Who's Mandela?
There's the Berenstain Bears are here, but the Berenstain Bears are over back in our OG timeline.
Well, kind of. Your
Saying magic
OG.
words, brother.
You will be back in your old timeline if everything goes according to plan, and it would be as if you came here in that timeline. Does that make sense?
I think I actually you're
not double existing.
No,
No has
It's
helped.
more like time.
No has helped. I think I understand. We didn't go to another timeline. You brought another timeline to us.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so in that timeline, the MD deal didn't happen, and we're using that MD of that timeline as a proxy for that Stella. But our MD is still in hell in another timeline. Correct?
Yes.
I have a question.
Just making sure. Okay, I'm there now.
That you need not answer, but I believe it will provide me with some clarity.
Sort of.
You refer to yourselves as this collective. You, as Twilight gestures at Kathy, going so far as to explain this repeating cycle that you have experienced. But you still do not acknowledge that none of you are yourselves. That you and you, as Twilight gestures to Cammy, and the other two, you were not the original inhabitants of those bodies, even in your own timelines. You were fragments, shards, cast adrift into the dream, echoes. You see no distinction. And Kathy just kind of... I mean, I'm not gonna pretend to fully understand all the dream echo stuff, but was the point of everything that happened with the Mad Poet not to merge the two? So I mean, I've got the memories of an entire life. So yeah, it's me, isn't it? We're the same person now. You said it was like a fragment, and we put the piece back in, and now it's just one piece again, or something. And Wirelight just kind of shrugs. I suppose if that is how you see it, perhaps. So this would carry an implication that the original was missing a piece that itself was not whole. A piece that's in an all too mortal view of yourself This core component is you. What you woke up as, what you remembered when you began your journey. Kathy just like throws her hands up. I don't know! And none of this would matter if you hadn't killed me!
Hold on.
That's a really good argument.
Yes, it's true.
And I haven't heard a sorry yet. But also, I just want to say,
Captain of the ship of Theseus.
When we are dealing with this, one of the practices that I take before dealing with any of this time and past and future, I try and keep my sanity, because this can very quickly turn and make us all go insane. Because there is so
subtly gesture at you.
No, it's just kind of cackling a little bit to that.
Right. So,
You know.
and sometimes the
Yeah.
insanity and the madness is almost inevitable, because the questions can go on forever and with very little answers. But the thing that I hold true to is, what is my next step?
Survive.
Yes. And how do we do that? Well,
Fight.
Sometimes that winds up being the case.
I would say most of the time, that's ended up being the case.
So,
Struggle.
struggles throughout the whole thing.
Seem to wish to ignore the limitations of your origins, your conditions, if you will. And this is mostly directed at Cammy and Kathy here.
I don't want to be part of this conversation anymore.
It is a very central core of these echoes that they are not the beings they once were. They know that, and this is why they never take the same names. Why they come up with their own titles, why they call themselves something different. They know intrinsically that they are something separate. And yet, you are the only ones I have met who believe themselves to be the same. You are either unaware of the limitations of your condition, or you refuse to accept them. We are similar in more ways than you would believe, but in that we could not be more different. Limitations, they, by their very nature, they must define you. You must work with them, and attempting to ignore them provides you no benefit. And it's easy, just claps his hands together. The guy says, "All right, no more from the bug lady. All right, we're done talking to you. You're not helping."
She's a bug? I've been trying to figure that out for like half an hour.
That's offensive.
Yeah.
Bug
Good.
face.
She should be.
Bug-
She killed me.
And it's kind of gestures at.
And Kenny kind of stops. I'm not all bug ladies are intrinsic. I'm sorry. Okay, but
We gotta walk a fine line here, brother. We gotta be so careful.
I'm a little.
No one understands. You're upset. Being killed is upsetting.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
I can't even begin to express how terrible it was. It
Okay.
quite literally made me crazy.
Painful?
Yes.
Reginald, what do we do?
Where we
Don't
going?
look at her. Ignore her.
Yeah.
What do we
So,
Ignore the bug
to jump in
room.
my X's and O's, let's see. What we need is Kathy and Reese staying here with Cammy. We need to get her back up and to start the ritual here. What was her name again? What was the bug person's name? Wyrelai.
No.
That was Brett asking AJ. Now we're back in.
I figured.
Wyrelai, you go downstairs. I need you to help with MD at the other one as well, keeping him safe. Everybody, and then we need to go to the other one, to the other sigil that we have. That we need to basically start the ritual there. That I will start, and then if anything else goes down, you all have, well, my back in some way, shape, or form. Or it might be you. No, I don't know who would be doing that. We'll do that when we get there. That's one step at a time. That's what we're trying to take. And sometimes the step we're taking is in the future.
Okay.
Oh, every step we take is going to be in the future.
I can't keep talking about time.
You can't.
We have to. I don't know time.
Yeah.
I know
All right.
action. We
Sorry.
need to
One
make
last-
It's
it.
just how I. That's
One
how I
last
live.
question.
Constantly.
How are we starting the ritual without the Necronomicon?
That's what no one wants to know.
Well,
Probably another timeline one there or something.
To my understanding, this energy is being pulled across time from a Stellas somewhere else
It's
that
always
may
time.
already be active. I am unsure how exactly he's able to perform this, but it is what piqued my curiosity initially.
I think when the time happened, possibly when the Yellow King was there and doing it, I can bring that energy in the room, maybe. But what else are we to do but yet that? That is the next thing to do.
That makes sense then.
Okay.
That's why it
Travel
glows.
back to this original Stella. I will observe from there. Should this ritual fail to complete, at least someone will be present to bear witness to Emily's end.
What are you against? What are your enemies? Anything crazy here? Have you fought anything here?
There are a few I would call enemy. I have made two friends, admittedly, but I have sought neither.
I'm a friend.
If anybody comes across hostile, please keep him safe.
You leave this place. As you journey through a land you think you may once know, you too will see but the shallowest consequences of his meddling. And Wirelight turns towards, there's 4 exits, once in each cardinal of this building, leading to similar massive staircases to the ones that you come up in. She turns and walks towards the northern one. One around to the left of where you'd come in, making her way across this empty expanse of floor, picking away around the body of one of these dead Nagas as she heads out towards wherever this first Stella was.
All right. And Reese, Kathy, you can.
I don't know what else I'm going to do.
And honestly, Reese, you might be the best.
I can't help with this. I'll fight if I must, but seeing the kind of things that have contested you here in Jerusalem, I doubt I'd be able to raise blade against them. I'd hold them off for maybe a couple of seconds at best.
Truly, anything will help.
I'll do my best. I'll keep them as safe as I can, but know that if anything really comes after us, I doubt I'll be able to stop them.
Honestly, if you see a losing battle, you come find us.
Find you where? How?
Exactly.
In this
well,
place?
I don't know. No, you got these some of these webs still up and going?
Different timeline, maybe. If Noah's here too, which Noah's here, so Noah must have been in this one as well. Noah's smart, so Noah knows.
Yeah. So, was there like some symbols and signs that we found like on your web on how you would guide your way through all of this?
Kathy just puts their hands up.
The rocks.
I'm aware enough of what these Stella do. I'll help Cammy keep whatever this is going.
Good.
Or turn it on, or whatever it is you need us to do. I'll do my best. I can see, any of you looking at the Stella can see the same thing that I described to Noah earlier, that like it's not lit up, but you just kind of feel spiritually like it is. You did something. We can keep that there at least.
It's radiant.
It's ore farming.
It's over. Okay, are you ready to go? Where you might leave here, and you might see some crazy things. If you do, that's not what we're going to.
That's been this entire
Sorry,
my time meeting you guys.
I forget that I'm pre-warning, but yet really you've already seen, and so, but yet I don't know what you haven't. I'm losing I lose track.
I immediately gets interrupted by another one of these overwhelming fits of coughing that just kind of comes up out of nowhere as Reginald is just hacking up what looks like a mixture of blood and very pale yellow stringy phlegm on the floor in front of him.
Noah's gonna say no doesn't feel great, but that don't look great either.
There's no time to deal with it for now.
You feeling okay, buddy?
No, I'm not feeling okay. Not no, but no, I'm not like negative. I'm not.
No, yeah, we got that.
No.
No. Honestly, in due time, I'm hoping that if we have, when we have the time, it can be dealt with. If
you're the one with all the time, it seems like.
Well,
at least
time is valuable to you,
right? And we don't have a lot of it.
At least
it's a currency that's running out.
Patch them up and look, Cammy, help us with that before you go back into this hell city.
Yes.
Take some Tylenol or
There
something.
was a fight. It was big.
And
well, Reginald is fine. The rest of you, very especially no, are not.
A lot of soul burning.
Big skeleton did lots of things.
I don't know the password.
And this is mostly giant wall around the oraculum. You would be able here after Wyverly leaves in this bloodied sanctum of the oraculum to sit in between Reginald and Cammy, take some time to heal up your wounds, to get your hit points up to full at least. Is anyone still suffering from any kind of conditions right now?
Not that I know of.
Reginald would not be, for sure, but how about the rest of you?
I don't think so.
I don't have any written down.
Then you're as good as you can be.
I feel great.
Tippy top condition.
Yeah.
How long do daily preparations take?
8 hours of rest.
It's what is it here for? What purpose?
I just want to swap out one of my abilities.
Oh, that's literally like at the start of the day. So it's the same. As far as you've perceived, we're still on the same day here.
Oh, yeah. Just making sure.
You have whatever you had when you were find the flying language.
Yeah.
This is the sequence off of that.
Okay.
And after about maybe an hour of tending to your wounds and taking the time for Reginald to try to explain what mechanics in detail he can about the Stella and what he's done to it, to Cammy and to Kathy, you're about as ready as you're going to be to head out, and they're about as ready as they're going to be to try to maintain a ritual they don't understand. During this, Reginald does impart a little more information about the setup to you. These Stella are activating something parallel to what you were originally seeking to do with the Necronomicon, but not exactly that. The ritual is active. It's going across all three of them at once. And if it fails, the backlash into each of the anchors at each Stella is going to be monumental. MD anchoring the ritual at the first Stella, Kathy or Cammy, either of you guys could pick anchoring the ritual at the second, and someone is going to have to do it at the third as well. It's not you have 20 minutes before the sky explodes kind of thing, but if you don't get to that third Stella and activate it while they're still holding the energy, keeping it open, it's going to be very unpleasant. To the edge of, it might be deadly, it might be a kind of erased from time sort of situation. It's not even unclear, he doesn't want to find out.
No stress. Okay.
Cool.
The knowledge I share is to hopefully not give like stress and frustration, but
It is
like
really the
more
only
hasty
thing
of
after
like
being told that there is a free and healthy MD not under the heel of Atalaxia here in Jerusalem, and also that would stop Cammy from dropping everything to go over there, is that he will die if you don't stay here and hold this portal open.
Yes.
That's fair.
You will lose him again.
Yeah.
And it will be,
What if we
It
kill-
will be your fault.
What if we
Okay.
kill MD a second time?
I don't think
What if
they
we
know
kill him in a
about
different
this.
timeline?
Oh,
But
destined to die.
patched up, healed up, bandaged, and as ready as you're going to be. The group of you's mission is not exactly clear, but certainly seems to be head back to the tower, the first Stella you had originally found and activated. The first you had found, the third, that Reginald is visiting on whatever pilgrimage he has started. As you head out into the Roosevelt,
Since it's still like the first time we've really seen any fresh bodies in Walmart, this is going to take some Naga steaks for the road.
I was going to say, I think you already had a bite. You
I
just
did.
ate a delicious
they don't
lunch
have
last
fingers.
I did.
time.
That's a little bit more because again, it's been a long time since we've seen fresh bodies.
You take their fingers. You have finger food.
They don't have fingers? I don't think that's kosher.
They don't have
You
hands.
don't have arms.
Yeah,
It's like a snake body that turns into like the upper.
Dude,
Well,
that can't be
it's
kosher.
sort of-
Well, I
Like
think
human
I
heads
think if
on
it
top
can
of it.
vote, then
Okay.
it's kosher, and I think they can vote.
Pass.
I need to be more monstrosity. The thing's too attractive.
I like her veil.
Like the back
How do they dress
veil cape
themselves?
thing.
How do they get haircuts?
It says on there.
You have to outsource that to other species.
It's a very expensive barber.
Or alternatively, I don't know, magic, dude, it's fast.
Also, why did they give her a figure? that's the crazier part. She still has an hourglass
Why she got
figure
hips,
and
dog?
a tail.
Plus she got hips.
Why she got hips? Why does she need
The
hips?
hair naturally
Legitimate
grows like
question.
that. There's no barber. There's no haircut or anything. That's
It
just-
is
You don't need
crazy.
hips if you lay eggs.
It's actually crazy to have the snake
don't know
that
if they
does
lay
not
eggs.
even have
Oh.
arms. They're
Oh.
so far down the human to snake scale, they don't have any limbs whatsoever, and she's still gonna have some.
She can still throw it back.
I mean,
Also, I
it's
think that would be
evolution.
live
It's
birth.
evolutionary
If she
from when
gives
they did
live
have
birth-
You think
legs.
there's cheeks back there?
She also
I don't
has
like the Sully. I need you. Sully.
Sully, do something! She has four facing eyes, so she's a predator.
Actual game.
Back
We're
to the
going.
game.
We're going back to the tower.
Yes.
That's the cell we're going to.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's easy.
You're just retracing your steps. You're literally walking right back to where you just walked.
Hey, it's that zookeeper again. He lived in this timeline.
Find him again!
This time he runs a petting zoo.
So as you all get ready to head
So
out
we're not
of...
going to the third Stella we have not been to.
That's where MD is.
Oh,
Didn't so
Sorry,
good at
for
this.
me, that's the first one, and then this is the second. We're going to the third one, which actually that was the first one, and also.
Well, yeah, what he's referring to as the third.
Your explanations can always just stop. Like,
Sorry, I
roughly
didn't-
6 words in usually.
If it helps, if it helps, it actually is what has been keeping me from going mad. Is trying to constantly calculate. Actually,
That's good, I guess.
comforting
Noah's
to
the
me.
only one that thinks Reginald's explanations get more confusing the longer he talks.
Yeah.
I thinks he should just shut up.
Well, I don't.
Sorry.
We don't need to be rude. We still have manners in this timeline.
Well, I totally understand that. And I do understand me being can be very overwhelming. But if I don't do
Right
this,
there.
then I am.
right there.
And then you see, like he goes quiet. No, Reginald goes quiet, but he.
No, this is a hand. No loves when Reginald over-explains, and no, Reginald has a lot of passion, and no appreciates that, and No's friend. But please.
It's with love. You're overstimulating.
Exploration mode.
Oh yeah.
As you all get ready to head out, this conversation moving out back into Roosevelt, what are you all doing?
Crime.
Okay, so
That's
we're
great.
going back to the first one with had the ghost.
Yes,
Okay.
went to Ubianshi's tower.
Reginald briefly mentioned crazy things that would make us go crazy.
Nice.
Is there is it?
Something
Do
you-
you
something
know
you
of
might
anything? Are you aware of anything along this road we need to watch for?
Did we go outside yet?
The Roosevelt.
Yeah, we're getting exploration mode as you are going to watch.
Oh, so we are walking.
yeah,
out.
you haven't headed out yet, but you're about to.
I was just feeling like it would be really funny as he's like talking about that. I was like, I don't know, just start pointing over to that.
The zookeeper.
Searching.
As you kind of walk through, let me give you this. As you kind of walk through the doorway, ask him, is there anything in particular you know about? And he just points that out, just kind of vaguely towards Jerusalem. The group of you look at a city in ruin. The massive, multi-100-foot tall basalt pillars that make up this city of Jerusalem have cracked and crumbled and disintegrated. Most of them are much shorter. The streets are choked with stone and scree. And worse still, as you look down the street where Reginald is pointing, you can see that there is an incredibly thick growth of these long, stringy ropes of this pale yellow fungus. They've formed a net, almost a web, choking off numerous streets that look almost impassable. The stone of the streets between these pillars popping with little buds, rings, and shelves of these strange fungi. The city has been completely and utterly consumed.
Has nose webbing and code to travel around? Has that been messed up or broken?
So, as soon as Reginald points that out, No is actually going to go down and look where No would put it.
Right.
Like No knows where No would put it, even
You
if
reach
No
out
didn't put
and
it
you
here.
find a thread. You find a thread exactly where it should be, connecting as it feels like it should.
No's so smart.
So for exploration mode, searching. You said? Searching.
Yeah.
Searching.
New terminology. Good job.
Searching.
Remember.
I remember from Starfighter 2nd Edition. You had such a wind up, and you have to check your sheet still.
I have 2 sheets, dude.
Yeah, you acted like you knew.
No.
Hold on.
It's like when the waiter comes and you go, I forgot, and you reopen the menu.
I consulted with Arcadis. You is going to be searching. No is going to be scouting.
Scouting.
I will be also searching.
We don't
A
have
lot
any
of searching.
Wait,
fingers.
hold on. What do we need? Do we need anything else? What would I be naturally?
You're smart. You're a
Recalling
thinker.
knowledge.
Yeah, I'm
Recall
thinking.
knowledge
So
one.
be recalling knowledge.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're recalling knowledge.
Take out the gun.
Scouting.
But I do want to call out No for like as everything has gone down. The little that I've learned of your code of how to get around, that's helped me in a few places. So thank you, and you are a genius.
No knows. Well, there's a reason No was seated in a temple.
So, is this Stella even gonna be in the same place that it was when we were here with all of the
Based
a
off
lot
of-
of destruction here?
Yes. Should be.
Is this just gonna be like a different color one? Like it just looks a little different?
I haven't been there yet.
Okay, we'll find out. Let's go.
Sounds good.
So you head down into these rot-choked streets. Say the Roosevelt that was once completely and utterly devoid of any life, wholly dead, now overwhelmed, blooming with growth, and the worst way imaginable.
Don't read this.
It's Atlantic City.
It looks like the growths, like the infections that have taken over these corrupted, these seeded people that you had fought here in Reginald so far, just to its absolute limit. It's akin to that one small little jungle chamber you had hidden in, but those growths seem to be some other native plant corrupted by this. This is just the raw essence of this pale yellow fungus, wild, overwhelming the entire city. You can see that several of the pillars of Jerusalem have literally been pulled down by the weight of the growths across their sides, the pull of the strands that draw them together or weigh them to the ground. And as you move, searchers, the three of you, give me perception checks.
You got this, you. I'm just gonna say I failed. You failed. He got a 26.
Sick. He's there.
He's not paying attention.
I got a 35.
35,
46.
You're so
46.
good at
Jeez,
this.
what did you roll?
19.
I rolled a 3.
I rolled 12.
With 35,
Nobody has.
you can hear
Crushed it.
there's always that kind of whistling wind, almost musical, blowing through the streets of Jerusalem. That's almost entirely gone. But with a 35, you can pick up that it's still there. It's just very much muted by how much fungus is growing throughout the streets now. The air is no longer whistling through these open roads between these pillars. It's blowing through a net. And that song has almost fully been quieted. What's interesting with the 35 is that it should be gone entirely. The material conditions that make wind whistle have left the city. You still hear it a little. You try to focus on it, it's almost impossible to pick up. But when you're just walking, you're not thinking about it, there it is again, just at the edge of your consciousness. The 40 whatever thousand that Marius rolled, you hear a second thing. Distantly in the city, you can hear, and as much feel as hear, a rumbling. Something akin to what you would imagine it sounds like were one of the smaller towers perhaps to come down or just to be devastated into boulders entirely. But it's sort of continuous. Like a tower was just being ground down into the stone by some giant unseen hand. It's
Sounds like mill.
the source
like
must
a
be
large mill.
massive. Yeah, it must be a pretty large source. Reginald, maybe it will save.
Oh,
Oh, you're so good at these.
he's built different.
17 plus 20, that's 17 plus 20, 34? No, is that right?
44.
44. Thank you, I was off by a
44,
lot.
that seems low. The 44, you are walking, you feel, even with the urgency that you have, it's difficult to focus. You keep feeling your attention pulled away to the north, towards the first Stella, but you realize, with a successful will save, it's not the Stella, it's the lake. The lake, beyond the boundaries of Jerusalem, is almost all you can think about. It's hard for you to even focus on the task at hand here. You all move through the city, following those webs, following these paths, trying where you can to pick streets less overwhelmed by this fungus, or in some cases, the ones that are not blocked by huge deposits of falling. Occasionally you keep hearing that wind, that song in the distance, all of you. You're still picking up that rumbling. It starts, it stops, it starts again.
Marius briefly stops in just like a moment of like just panic thought and like turns to Reginald. It's like, wait. Is Hogbosh still here?
And is who?
What's his name again?
Hoshbog, you're really close.
Hoshbog. Is Hoshbog still here in this timeline?
I don't know, is he?
Oh, we don't know.
The giant, like, tentacle thing or whatever? Yeah.
One that eats everything? Yeah.
That's another good question.
Oh no.
Not right now.
Okay, we can keep going.
Why do? Is it okay? What happened to Hodgepodge?
I'm gonna be sad if we don't see her again.
Did you just like her or like you got a deposit?
It was funny. She was the one thing that was kind of cool about this place.
All right, that's valid.
My one friend.
No, his best friend.
Have you heard of
She brought a
Shooter's
little bit
Cat?
of silliness, okay?
If you don't know that Hodgepodge is gone and you think whatever
Hodgepodge, yeah, you're right.
whatever, it's close enough. Like if you don't know the answer, then they're not gone yet.
Okay.
So there's
So if we forget, then they stop existing?
no.
Well,
it's
That's
more
my
like
greatest fear!
No, they
It's like when you turn off the
physically.
TV, all the cartoon characters die.
And they feel pain.
We don't have an answer yet.
The
That's all.
philosopher once said to exist is to be known.
Who said that?
The philosopher from back home.
The Bearstein Bears.
Is he still known?
Well, no.
We are in a different timeline.
No! When did Nelson Mandela die?
When am I?
Silly help.
You keep moving.
Stupid.
Reginald does keep
I'm
whispering
rounding.
to himself, like, because again, the lake thing keeps coming, but no, in due time, not now, focus, not now.
You don't hear him
I'm
doing that. It's like a
spazzing.
crazy person.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, this is like MD before he beefed it, right?
Before this, while we were still in the Arachnium, when Reginald was talking, when he was like worrying about everything that's going on, we continue to see this like looming shadow of an abacus coming up behind him.
It keeps going up.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where would Reginald be right now on the abacus?
12.
Yeah, probably.
Trying to
Broken
survive.
twice already.
Yeah.
Got it.
Difficult time right now.
Yeah, there's a natural madness that's happening, which is keeping him sane in a weird way.
An organic, all natural man.
This is bad. Okay, let's keep moving.
What good, actually? What is bad? What is good? Oh gosh, and then you keep going.
I liked
You got
Reginald.
blood coming out of your mouth.
As you walk a bit further, making your way through the streets for 5 minutes, 10, 15, hoping that with all these detours and changes in route, these blocked roads and passages, you're making your way towards where this tower might still stand. You didn't see it in the skyline from the Oraculum where the Stellas should be. Marcus, you would notice from a combination of your vague ability to tremor sense things and really high perception check a moment ago, a few moments before everyone else, another heavy tremor, vibrations through the ground, like something very, very heavy moving or collapsing. And you can kind of key in that for a second. You can hear what sounds like big boulders, not slamming and crushing and rumbling like you heard in the distance, but sliding against each other, shifting, frighteningly nearby.
Marius is like, doesn't necessarily even know what to say, but he just starts to like look around in a brief panic, like worrying that like one of the towers is about to collapse. So he's like looking around trying to see movement. He's like, something's moving. Do I see any noticeable movement? Just kind of like spinning around, looking.
I would say this is still, I'm still making the roll. It's still getting off that perception check you rolled earlier. This is you would see there's a road to your right. It's pretty thickly choked with fungus. Around the corner, it looks like something. There are little vibrations and strings across the street. Some of the caps on the ground you're shaking. Something is disturbing the ground over there, just around the corner.
Is there something big moving over there? It sounds, I don't know, rocky, stone. Something big's moving or happening, falling.
Marius has a way with words.
Fungus.
Look! I don't know. It just sounds really close and big, and I'm
Rocky.
trying to alert everybody to this presence because I don't know if there's something coming toward
He
us.
points this out, and you can all see it. And all of a sudden, you hear this rumbling, this massive, heavy rumbling, huge stones being crushed, smashing against each other, falling to the ground just around the corner. It sounds like a landslide is happening just barely out of sight.
Would it seem like the fungus is what's tearing the buildings down, or there's another thing tearing the buildings down?
Make me I miss you, knowledge engineering. Make me I never know what to do for like physical mechanical crafting check, I suppose, for big brain.
Crafting, that would be 12 plus 24, that's 36.
That would be...
Well, indubitably.
Let me run the numbers.
With 36, it looks like largely yes. Many of the pillars have come down to that, but also that this growth, the fungus itself, is rotting the stone.
Right.
Like, the basalt of the pillars is weakening and crumbling.
Did it seem like there was a start point to it and it's getting like less and less, or it just seems like it's...
But at this
but
point,
also
it's kind of
unreasonable?
endemic to the entire city.
Yeah,
so it's kind of hard to say
because
where
the way the
individual
city
bits of the
works.
start and end.
So that is how I'm like walking and calculating, and then as you're talking about this, like that's an extra
Through this
entity.
landslide, all of you can now feel this very obvious quaking of the ground.
That's not the fungus doing this, and then I pull my cane sword out and like, be ready for something.
Great, and I kick the aura out.
Around the corner, you see a deluge of stone, of boulders, large and small, falling and collapsing again like a landslide coming around the corner here. But as this all rolls into view, it's like a wave, like a massive wave of chunks of these squared basalt pillars. Parts of these boulders still flat and flush. It's very vertical, almost like a huge rolling chunk of a tower, like a broken series of sections of a monument coming around this landslide, just falling into view. Absolutely and utterly covered and consumed with mats of this fungus. And as it falls out from around the corner, you can see that the boulders and the rocks, the rubble and the scree in the front of this is being pulled back in underneath the bulk of this mass. It's not falling like a landslide. This whole scheme is almost rolling.
It's like gliding across.
Basically,
Yeah.
around this corner towards you. This thing is humongous. It's the size of the whole street. Just a wall of stone and rot coming around. And over the quaking of the ground and the sounds, almost deafening sounds of these stones rolling, you can hear another rumbling down the road behind you. It's here. We will take our midstream break.
Rock oozes are not on my bingo card.
As it's not really an ooze.
I knew that
It's
was
It moved like
Should
a
be my
ooze.
guess. Yeah.
kind of.
A
I mean,
ruse,
it's
if you
like
will.
it's like a big
A
old
ruse.
semi-sentient pile of rocks.
What
It
is
is
an ooze?
That's what they called me in high school. Am I right,
semi-sentient
ladies?
pile of rocks.
No.
Okay, I'm dumb.
As we see these two piles of rubble from Neruzavan, so infested, so overwhelmed by the rot, by the infection in this city, that they've almost gained their own life. We're gonna stand up, stretch our legs, top off your drinks, use the bathroom, stand up, walk around a little bit, do whatever you gotta do. Don't go too far. Be back in about 10 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. As we left, we were making our way through the streets of Neruzavan, and it looks like it has fully fallen to infection. To such a point that the rubble and the stones themselves have gained a life of their own, forming themselves into massive rolling piles, pillars and monuments of rot, two of which are converging here at this crossroads amidst the city on our protagonists.
I'm not a protagonist.
So,
French.
let's go around the circle, starting on this side this time. Introduce yourselves and roll me the perception for initiative.
My name is Brett, and I play Crazy Mad Investigator Foxman, Reginald Sagacious Fox, and my initiative is not very high.
Bad.
Actually, I guess. Well,
Bad.
I could. It's 31,
Okay.
or I could just take it as like I rolled a 1, which would be the same thing.
It'd be
Roughly
two
the same.
lower.
Yeah.
Did we have someone seek or
Scouting.
You have a scouting, yes. You have +1.
Hi, I'm scouting. Hi, I am Colby, and I'm playing No and You, the Anandi Summoner and their Eidolon. 11 on the
That was a
die.
high, but he threw up halfway through.
A 33.
Higher. legally. All right.
Of Corey, I play Bambi, the Axiom automaton fire kineticist, who got a 32. Let's go. Put
You
it
guys are
there.
going to be slower than a literal pile of rocks, which is
Not if he rolls a 1.
I am a pile of rocks.
its initiative is bad, and it might be most of you. Like it's.
I'm Marcus. I play Marius, the Gold Dwarf Ranger, and Falling with the Clump. With the +1, I got a 48.
All right. So,
This
Because that's a natural
This
20.
is Marcus's thing. Everyone rolls
I
bad.
heard it coming. You guys said I was crazy.
You said I was crazy because there was a building coming to us.
Marcus has been rolling really well recently. And I want to point out it's been after MD died.
No,
this
he's
is
been
gonna be a
rolling
huge
well.
shocker. It's here. It's in the 15-point gap between Marius and No. So
You got this.
it would be
Interesting.
pretty hard to not roll it in there. I mean, I guess if it rolled like a 4 or lower, it could be down here. But there's a 15-point void. It was almost definitely going to fall. With a 48, it needed a natural 20 to beat you. It's not particularly
Oh,
swift.
there's 11 on the
It's a
die.
rumbling pile of rocks.
I rolled really good.
I rolled an 8.
What's your freaking percentage? What's your initiative?
21.
23.
So, as these two things come out of the corner, you are here in this intersection, these narrow, rot-choked streets. You have been picking directions largely that are as clear as you can. It's not enough to make everything difficult terrain on the ground. But because there are so many ropes and lines of this stuff above you, it does become difficult terrain 10 feet off the ground.
Awful.
Marius, you are the first to act here.
Okay. With the level of destruction of everything, how tall are these structures around us?
So they're still quite tall because they've come down from several hundred feet to, I'd say, usually like 80 to 120 probably. So they're pretty tall, but a lot of these, and there are still ones that are standing tall. A lot of them have been worn down. The average has gone from like 150 to 120, or like 200 to 120. So let's say the ones next to you, let's say there's a 100-foot pillar, 200-foot pillars, and a 120-foot pillar
Okay.
immediately adjacent to you. What's really happened is that a lot of them have kind of sloughed off like outer sheets, so a lot of these pillars are very thin. They're very narrow. Rather than being like entire city block defining structures of basalt, some of them are only a dozen or a few dozen feet around. Very narrow spires, like needles shooting up from the earth.
Okay. I'm gonna do something a little crazy. We'll see whether or not it works. Could I have been hunting prey on them?
You got you were able to detect them before they came into view, so yeah, I'd say you could make both of them be prey.
Okay. I think with them first coming in with like the speed and size of it, I don't know if Marius would have seen them as a sentient enemy so much as just what looks like a flash flood of rocks. So
It really does. You honestly, even at this point, not 100% confident that this is like not until they come out of the corner and seem to like intelligently turn towards you. So you're like, oh, something's happening there.
So I think Marius's first instinct is to get up and like off the ground because it kind of just looks like a flood. So I'm going to run, let's say to the left, and I'm gonna use wall run to try
A lot
to.
of wall runs recently.
Yeah, well, finally we're not in tiny rooms.
That's true. You have a very open city.
So I'm just gonna go up as high as I can, which probably won't be very high.
20. 20 to get to the wall. How's your wall run?
Well, actually, can I do, legally speaking, can I run up to the wall and then wall run up to get the maximum out of the wall
yeah, I
run?
assume that's how it's going to work out. So what does wall run send you speed distance?
You defy gravity, stride up to your speed, must start movement on a horizontal surface. I can run up vertical surface.
These piles, for reference, are they're taking up like 20 feet of space with the width of the street, but they are about probably 40 feet tall because they're very vertical, almost pillars rolling around.
I think I can basically just move up to at my full speed.
What's your full speed?
35 with
Fast
satiated.
little dwarf. All right,
With
fair enough.
satiated, I get the 5.
So move over to the wall, 35 feet up the wall.
And then, as part of that, if you start off the ground, when you turn sorry, hold on. When you end the stride off the ground, you fall after taking the next action on your turn. So I'm going to grab an edge, or really just grab onto some of these strands that are nearby.
Okay.
And I believe that would be the end of my turn. What my goal would be to try to just have some level of footing, like wrap an arm around some of the strands.
If it's thick enough, it's difficult terrain to try to fly through. Then it's thick enough that you would have something you could anchor yourself in, especially with your ghoul abilities to like climb and cling to things. 35 feet up, you're about level with the tops of these two heaps as they come into view.
So I'm basically, Mars is going to wrap his arm around it and try to get into a position where he can kind of like use his arm to hold on with a bow and fire while
Well, you have it.
elevated.
So these big rumblers come into view. And the first here is this one down the road to your left. And it just barrels down the road. The sound of gnashing stone is met as it comes closer with a strange howling. It's very different from the singing of the wind, the whistling. It's almost more like screams just emanating out from inside this pipe. Not 100% confident it's even something you really truly hear, so much as you just feel. It's going to rumble through and just crash through the center of this plaza, rumbling through and over everyone before slamming into this wall just beneath Marius and pivoting around a bit. So Marius, you are not going to be in its path as it runs everyone over. For the other four of you, I need a reflex.
Thank you for the hero point, Jaded.
Hello.
First, combat rolls.
Prototype, look out!
Thank you for the hero point, Jaded. We're gonna re-roll one of these two because I gotta take the worst of them.
No, look out!
Thank you, Jaded.
Because you are both being targeted.
Yeah.
That's cocked. That's cocked. That's cocked. That's cocked.
All right. So
Scott.
That's 10 better than it was
Out of
before.
44.
44 is going to be a regular success.
41.
I have to look it up. I might be a critical success for something I have.
41.
Regular success.
Crit success.
46 and a 44.
Regular success. Regular success.
So regular success.
And
That's important.
so regular success, you will take half because this is an entire wall of stone just kind of rumbling through the plaza here.
Oh,
Damage is 53, so half is 26.
Reginald and I both crit succeeded in
So-
the end.
So then, no/you will take 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Owie.
And then the second one is going to come around the corner, come crashing through. Do basically the same thing. Slam up into the northern wall and then rumble around in a big wave to the left. So, usual suspect, reflex saves again.
The
Great.
second one's gonna come around and apologize for how rude his partner is.
I hate fighting avalanches of goo.
Mostly
No,
rock.
you.
Oh my god, Roof.
Oh my god, you.
37.
Regular failure.
There's nothing that happens with me on that one, so.
Savvy reflexes. I have that. That's what's Oh, that's not good.
45 and a. Can it interest you in a 34?
Regular failure. 34 is not crit failure, it's not that bad.
It still sucks.
It's not good.
The other one was a
It's
45.
not crit yet.
Shoot. Do I want to do this now? I might just accept it. We'll see. That is a 35.
So regular failures across the board as the three of you each take a lower roll 40 points of bludgeoning damage as this one rolls across everyone. You see as this thing rumbles through the plaza, the two of these waves of stone, one after the other, just sort of crash across the group of you.
How much damage?
Most of you able to at least, well, you're always able to at least somewhat get out of the way of the first, but unable to clear the plaza just to the sheer size of the second one, which really, as it just rolls through and across the group of you, you feel yourself being pounded and battered by these massive stones. The things rumbling around almost seem to slow and turn and pivot as the whole of this thing's bulk starts to rotate back around to face the group of you again. It is clearly coming for you specifically. No. And you.
Okay.
No, you.
No.
No. I don't like it
That's
here.
next character names.
We're going to not enough.
No, I know.
Um,
I'm stealing that.
they're within 60 feet of me. One of them is?
They both are.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I pick one of them. I'm going to use an Oracle ability.
We're going to call them yellow and orange because that's the colors that we have.
Okay,
It's
orange.
tinted one.
Orange.
Called Whisper of Weakness. If it has any weaknesses, I learned them. I also learned its lowest save.
You're going to be really shocked by its worst save.
Is it Fortitude?
Reflexes?
It's fortitude, yeah, no, it's will.
Okay.
It is a nearly mindless pile of rubble. Its will save is certainly its lowest. It does not have any explicit weakness.
No weaknesses. Cool.
Epic.
So cool. We are going to then... I don't want to be here anymore.
Name of the campaign.
This place sucks. The adventures.
Remember when we were glamping a few weeks ago?
I'm just I'm in the desert.
Yeah, it was nice.
I'm going to quickly reaches out in familiar gestures, all 6 arms and limbs twitching and grabbing at strings that are disappearing out of the air, as if like fingering through them, looking for something specific. One hand grabs one, another hand grabs another, and they all eventually pull in. We're gonna cast haste, level 7, targeting everyone within 30 feet of me.
Not Marcus.
It's a
You're in 35 feet of wall.
Yep. Sorry, Marcus.
That's okay.
So
He also didn't get run over, so he's great.
So, all of us, double haste on me, you and No. It doesn't mean anything, but if one of us gets slowed, that's important.
Oh, we have haste.
We all have haste. So on
Excellent.
your turns, that means you have one additional action that can either be used to stride or strike. A normal stride or a normal strike. And then as part of Act Together, you is going to move towards the one on the... Yeah, that one.
Do my channel element blasts count as strikes?
Well, I'd say for Kinesis functionally, yes.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Legally raw, I'm not sure if they do or not, but if not, Kinesis don't interact with literally like half the game's mechanics.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say just a regular one action blast is your strike.
Perfect.
They have no weaknesses.
Oh,
They are rocks.
hoping it was fire, but that's good.
And Noah's hoping for fire as well. That's it. That's all my actions.
Still calculating.
Bambi!
Bambi. I don't think I can make them weak to fire. There's a thing I have to get around immunities. That's what it is.
If they were piles of fire, you could.
I can
fire
extract the
damage.
element. One day I'm going to use that ability, and it's going to be awesome.
It got used
on
on
fire.
you.
Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome. All right, first action, aura out 20 feet around me. I am doing the Inner Flames one, so this feels more relevant. Everyone gets a +2 to reflex saves. In acrobatics checks, you can step for free once per round, and all strikes have a flaming rune. It's also why I was asking about my strike, because my blast would then have the flaming rune.
Step is 5 feet?
Yep.
Like 5 feet away?
Yep, 1 square from you.
So I would
then-
say for the strikes, the flaming rune thing, I don't think you can put runes on the blast. You can use your haste action to make a strike through a one action blast,
Okay.
but you're putting the runes on everybody else. 'Cause
Okay.
everybody else is swinging in their strikes.
Right.
You already have the flaming rune. It's fire.
Yes.
That's,
If I had a weapon, then if I had a sword, it
with
would
a weapon,
get
the
that.
weapon person.
Which I don't know why you would do that when you can just control fire, but that's up to you and your
control
choices.
the fire onto your sword.
Why would you play a summoner as a melee character? It's fun.
So
Punch
20-foot aura, I think 5, 10,
20-foot aura,
15
we'll get them
goes.
both, yes.
Does it get Marius?
No, he's 35 feet up.
I don't know how tall my aura goes, I guess is
20
the
feet.
question.
It's a 20 foot, like the bubble. If it's 20 feet, it's 20 foot sphere.
Sorry, Marius.
So he's
Nice.
out of range of all the buffs.
He ran away too quick.
But he didn't get run over.
He skittered.
That's true.
But he has the best reflex save out of all of us.
Yeah, it's
So,
infinity by not being there.
The
Then
initiative is like that.
That's fair. My bad. I'm so stupid.
that was one action to do that. I have an extra action from your thing I can do. So
Spider strike. Yep. You have 2 actions and then a spider strike.
yes, well the strike I will use the blast. I was gonna just blast twice, but now I can actually do
Blast 3 times.
furnace form. Blast 3 times. I'm going to now actually cast furnace form on myself, so I catch on fire. We all know what that does. And then my blasts do extra damage now from this. So now I can set it all up to do a big blast that I will miss. Watch.
I know my friend Corey is gonna land this.
Corey's really good at dice games. I
I'm
don't know if
so
anyone
good at
knows.
dice games. Check this
I'm
out.
sure
1 out of
he's gonna
20
land
chance.
this blast.
I thought it was a 20.
That'd have been great.
I saw the 20.
Do I want to put... I'll push my luck. Thanks, Nebula. For this hero point.
Thanks,
You don't
Nebula.
want to believe in yourself. You just believe in yourself.
Don't believe in yourself. Believe in Nebula.
Okay.
I believe in my friend Nebula.
That's fair. That's
Whose first words today were, I miss Sully.
We all do.
Hey, you know what? I also miss my
fair.
wife.
I miss Sully too. I miss Sully.
There we
That's way
go.
better.
Hey, I'm back.
Nebula, thank you.
43 to hit.
43. I have 2 things for you. First, 43 is a critical hit.
Sick.
Second,
I didn't
they
need to use that.
Are immune to critical hits.
Okay.
because
They are oozes.
They
So-
have no discernible
So if I have my channel blast has, if I do a critical hit, or if it is a critical hit, then it does persistent fire damage. It's a
They
crit
will
effect.
get that, yes, because you are critting.
They
You're
don't
not
get the
doing
double
the
damage.
double damage, right?
Okay.
Because they are immune to being crit. You are still getting a critical hit. So all the other effects of that still activate.
Excellent.
Told me they weren't oozes.
And my elemental blast deals an
Not a
additional
ooze,
fire
technically.
damage.
And let me guess, they're also immune to precision damage.
Yeah. No.
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 No. All right, I will do 5d6 of. I'm just gonna use this thing. 5d6 of fire damage.
Oh, actually, fun fact, I ran this right. No, they are immune to crits. Never mind.
Okay. That is 11.
Decision's coming later.
11 fire damage to them. To that one on the right, the yellow one.
Wait, 5d6 was 11?
3,
3, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Let's go.
Alright.
Put it there.
On the right?
And then they get a 1d6
11.
of persistent fire damage.
Okay, cool. It is on a small part of it is on fire.
And you know what? If I had that thing I could swap out to, that would be awesome. But I don't have that yet.
Reginald, so you were recalling knowledge, which means you get 1 free knowledge check against these guys. Go ahead and roll me. It is a crafting check.
Another 7. This is my third 17 in a row.
They're man-made oozes.
17 plus 24 is what? 40?
41?
41? 41.
What is this pretty good? It's a pretty good roll. These are these piles of rock are gaining some. They've somehow been pulled into some degree of like near sentience by the fungus that's corrupting the city. The fungus has a will. They're not sentient. They're not alive. They are most akin to a construct.
Yeah.
The physical pile of rocks and rot being all that they really are.
So we are fighting the fungus?
So since you find the whole thing, I mean, because it is just fungus pulling a bunch of rocks together, I mean, breaking the rocks apart doesn't equally effective in bringing them down. It's a pile of stone and moss. It doesn't really matter which part you're focusing on.
Right.
Which, since it has no like inner core or important part, it's all just a rolling mass. It is immune to crits and precision damage. I'll go ahead and we'll lock that one in for Colby there. You can have that.
Thanks.
But there is also, there's something else in there too. There is an energy. You're hearing this like chorus of moans and screams just barely over the rubble. There is not a sentience, but a power inside these. There is more to it
Yeah.
than just a pile of rolling rocks. It has what you would. I mean, you have an understanding of magic. You cast spells to some extent.
Yeah.
There is an overwhelming energy of like, necrotic energy inside them that is driving this.
Okay, so this was like brought to life basically to do something.
It's almost like halfway to being an undead.
Right.
Beyond just a construct. It's in that same kind of vein. And that magic sure looks like something that is like rolling through it and can be concentrated and probably released.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Is there
That's probably fine.
that in and of it, is that like in the moss itself? Is that
It's the whole thing.
the whole
The
thing?
thing has no like core or central piece.
Okay.
It's all just one pile.
The thing has no sense of self.
Got it. Okay. I reiterate what I can of that, of like, this isn't just this is a little more than just an ooze.
That makes sense.
Thank you, guy muttering to himself in the corner.
And focus on. Grandmother in the corner so she's not able to check in for some time. It's the boys' night out. Maybe on hero points. Have a hero point.
I'm gonna use it right now.
Okay.
Snack time. Have a little snack. I watch him clambering. Yes!
Yes!
Yeah, back off! I get 2d8 of my level of hit points.
Nice.
Plus your level of hit points.
2d8 plus 16.
Today plus 16.
And you
Okay.
goldfish.
So knowing
Because you won't share.
26. That's fine. That's a good roll. It's better than my damage roll.
that, if I make one of them a person of interest, does that make them both because they're the same?
No, they're two separate piles.
Okay.
So they're two distinct
I will
creatures.
make the one
Yellow or orange?
orange.
Orange.
Yep.
Orange is your person of interest.
That's my person of
Yellow's
interest.
taking 11 points of fire damage. We're on the board.
And that's my person of interest. I will then run over there. That's two actions. I will run over there, skitter up off the wall with the cane sword and slice at it using my devise a stratagem, even though I've calculated everything, and I'm like, I'm going after the fungus on it, even though there's no real.
I mean, yeah, you're hitting boulders with your swords.
I just want to activate
Right.
my devise a
But that's why it
stratagem.
has no like particular weakness either. It's because like you can slashing and piercing your way through the fungus, you can bludgeoning your way through the rocks.
Yeah.
It's like there's parts of it you can hit with whatever.
Yeah.
So it's
Calculated every
If I still get my
possibility
devise a
all
stratagem,
not
even though it doesn't do the like.
yes.
Okay.
You won't get the bonus persistent damage. You will still get whatever other effects it has. Or not persistent, but precision damage.
Oh, is this precision?
It also has, you have a flaming strike rune
extra
too.
46
The
that you
bonus
normally
D6 is
have.
their precision.
I would get that stuff.
You
But
don't
you won't
get
get
that
that. That's
extra.
precision damage. Because that's you calculating like the perfect strike, and there's no real perfect strike.
I'm gonna stab him in the heart.
You're gonna stab him into him. You stab it in the vein.
So-
So if I did bludgeoning, would that be better?
It's not gonna matter.
It
I'll just tell
doesn't.
you.
They have no weakness. So
So this is just me hitting with only 3d6 at a time.
yep.
Fine.
And a d6 of fire.
Plus a D6
Hey.
of fire.
Hey, you know this feeling? This is how I felt in every single fight for the past 3 years, and they say he's immune to precision damage. It happens. He said it's not. He said it's not
Another
that
That's your
common.
17.
Fourth 17.
It's another 17.
And AJ told me.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, in your hits and crits, and those are functionally identical.
It's 45.
That's your crits him. Yep.
Okay. AJ told me
Plus a d6 for fire.
a long time ago
I'll make this one the
that
fire.
immunity to precision damage is not that common.
It's not.
How many encounters?
Yeah, but really, in Naruto, I think it's literally the first one.
This is a
And all
campaign of oozes.
Strange
All of
Aeons.
book 5, I think, is the first
And
one.
all of Strange Aeons?
There's a
So
couple. There
that's
are
what I
some
did.
oozes and ghosts. Yes.
I think it is 6.
Enough times.
Opianchi, I guess, technically, is a ghost. But
And enough times to
yeah,
cause
ghost touch,
trauma.
nerd. You're level 16.
All right. That's a total of 10 damage.
10 damage.
4d6 only came up to 10.
Point.
As I slice
Doesn't really
across.
matter, really, you have a strength modifier, surely.
Oh yeah, plus 8. So it's
Okay,
it's
18
it's 18. Yeah, my
I was like,
bad.
you gotta-
Sorry, I was depressed.
There's got to be some flat damage on there.
I was depressed and I forgot about that part.
Nice.
So yeah, it'd be a total of
Nice.
18 damage.
Okay, I've seen Oroka-san. You obviously seeing this is giving you an additional hero point because snap time was beautiful.
It says there were no prints. And also, to clarify for Arcadis, I have 1 hero point. I've used all my other ones.
And I have 0.
Which gives it my movement,
Please.
devise a strategy, or free person of
Movement,
interest is
person of
2.
interest, free strikes. You have 1 action left.
Hit him again.
Or I have 2 actions because I'm hasted.
Well, that was you movement.
Yeah.
Your person of interest.
Yes.
Is, your strike was free, so you still have 1 left because you've done your strike was your hasted one, so you have a 4th action.
I will. So a free step. I'll step back.
So you have a free step for the aura. You still have another action.
Oh.
The free step is different.
Okay, yeah. So we were on the same page. What I was thinking.
Yeah. The free step is a separate. That's not even like an action. That's just you can do that for free. Which makes it stack with haste because it's separate.
Yeah, okay, if I attack something else, do I still get a hindrance to doing 2 attacks in a turn?
So it doesn't really matter what you say.
I guess just to look cool, I went and slashed, and then I, from my belt, you see my crossbow come out, and then I fire at the other one at the same time.
Okay.
So I'll fire at the other one.
Whoa, he's so cool.
No!
No, where's the 17?
It was almost a 15.
What the hell?
Let's see
So
how.
minus 5.
It's a 0 plus.
So it's a 0. That would be a 28 to hit.
You guys see the crossbow in a huge 40-foot tall rolling pile of boulders, and it's gonna go in there somewhere.
God, he looked so cool until just now.
He drops the crossbow.
Marius. You want to step back.
nothing.
So Marius.
Wow, look at this big pile of rolling rocks. Feels just like college. Time for shots.
Oh, he is a dwarf. Dwarf college.
Dwarf college.
Wait, hold on. I forgot how to play this game. Okay.
We all did.
I was frantically rereading the rules before today. It's been a month and a half since I've looked at this character.
37 for first shot.
Hey, it hits.
Natural 20 on the second one.
Hey, it hits.
All right.
That's just a guaranteed hit.
All right. So, do I get deadly?
You get deadly. Ooh, good question. So the general concept is it's immune to crits. So anything, it doesn't take the crit damage. You don't inflict anything that you inflict with a crit, which I believe would include deadly. So probably not. No.
Okay.
But things that trigger for
And
you.
it also means it won't have like any bleed or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't. I guess it wouldn't get the persistent fire damage either. Because anything that's affecting it, it's not getting.
Okay, so it doesn't have persistent fire.
Right. It's like it's not pinned. It's not any of that. But if you get some kind of a buff or something cool happens with you when you crit, you legally still crit, and that triggers. But none of the effects that are on it trigger because it wasn't crit.
Okay.
The one time I crit with a blast, and
Its
it doesn't
AC
even do
is
its
32.
thing.
Critting is not impressive.
You know, I'm kind of.
I haven't crit with the blast, and I haven't got the persistent fire damage. And the one time I do, it fizzles.
No, thank you for the honesty. Hero point.
What?
Does sonic damage matter at all?
Nope, it'll take it just like the same thing.
What? Nice.
That's probably one of my favorites.
Always say you guys remember this thing has no particular weaknesses or resistances to damage. It is a pile of crap.
This thing is just here. This thing is
Yes,
here.
I wasted a whole action and a curse bound on that.
Between the rocks and the fungus, all the damage can find somewhere to land.
Honestly, very low with 39.
How does it take
piercing
electrical
total.
damage? Great question. 39, you said?
Yeah. I rolled a lot of ones.
Oh, but that's actually still good deadly. Okay, it still gets deadly, it still gets persistent fire damage. It's just the doubling damage it doesn't take.
Oh, cool.
Yes!
Only one crit there. The
Alright, so which one did you shoot? Orange?
the
yellow?
orange.
Okay, you said how much? 38 plus deadly?
39.
39
and
plus
then-
deadly.
So 30 or 42.
I think they take damage when they hit me, though, at least.
I'm in danger.
When it's my turn again, I might need to fix something.
The timeline?
No, I think I can still hit him. Anyway, I
Alright.
have strategic bypass, but when it's
I'm gonna shoot him again.
I'll let you hit him.
I don't think I do.
Oh.
That was a 2.
Oh, maybe not then.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
But it was
It is
total.
possible to. Oh, you're a Flurry Ranger. What's the total?
We gotta make them do math.
He said what the AC was. I just forgot.
27.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not that flurry. I guess it's still your third shot.
Or yeah, 27.
Everyone's bouncing off stone somehow.
Do I
What
want
line?
to do a 4th shot?
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything else to do, so I'll do it. Why not?
When in Rome. Mm-mm.
It's 2 better. So that'll be
29.
29.
Nope. All right, so you get a couple shots in there. The crit. I mean, I can't think of anything that's immune to crits that you could pin with an arrow, like logically, because it's a pile of rocks.
Yeah,
Or,
I
like,
don't.
oozes.
I would pin a rock
Like,
to itself.
I don't know what creature exists that's immune to crits that you could pin with an arrow, but hypothetically, if there is one, we'd still get that too. But obviously, this thing is not going to be stopped by an arrow being in it.
Yeah.
So that's not going to slow it down.
That
at
makes
all.
sense.
I'm not stopped by an arrow.
Is that it for you?
That's it.
Okay, we're going to come around to the
I've been hit
guys.
by so many arrows that haven't even hurt me a little bit.
So this thing right in front of you, as you run into it, as it's sort of rotating around, the full front of this thing, a huge chunk of pillar that's in like the center of its mass here, is going to slide out and just drop down towards you, falling down in a targeted collapse.
Now that is rude.
That's going to be terrible. 37 to hit. It's a huge chunk of stone, and you have all the time in the world to watch it fall.
Where's the AC on this monster sheet?
Would you describe it as Rocky Root?
Oh, 37 is exactly it.
37 hits. Big rock. Let's see.
It's right there. I have it highlighted.
Guys, the rocks keep on coming in your direction. Maybe you should move.
No!
Okay.
I'm good at dodging. Watch! Ow!
It's going to be 38 points of damage, bludgeoning, as this big thing slams down. You able to get out of the way of the bulk of them. It's just so large.
How much did you say?
38. It's going to slam down. And then from the center of this, you are going to see a knot of fungus ball up and start to ignite with a whitish fire for a brief moment. And it's going to, there's going to be like almost a high-pitched whine for a moment before a beam is just going to erupt out of it and rip across the ground. The beam's going to shoot down and trace a line where blasts and surges of this white fire will rip across the floor, hitting you, Reginald, and Bambi. So I need all three of you to make fortitude saves.
This is fire damage?
This is not fire damage. It looks like fire. It's like white fire, but it's not fire damage.
Dang.
Laser damage.
It's laser damage.
Natural 20.
Hey, Rokusan?
You're fine.
I eat it.
Rokusan, this one's for you, buddy. This one is for you. I rolled a 4 on the die, and I don't want to take any more damage.
2 more gooder.
I rolled a 17 on the die.
Much better.
That's a total of a 45.
Regular success.
So circuit success.
That's you. That's right. Reginald.
I'm gonna keep it.
And-
It's a 31.
31 is not a critical failure. It's a regular failure.
Woo!
So 2 things are going to happen. You're not immediately going to take any damage.
Wow.
Well, I guess not directly. You are going to be drained 1, which I guess kind of is damage because it's going to lower your health and your max health by 16. As this beam and this eruption of white fire that follows it saps away at really your very sentience.
Yeah.
This beam pulls away at your soul, at your life. And you are also going to be taking persistent damage at the end of your turn. You're going to start taking negative persistent damage. The second one,
Straight to it.
yellow on the side, is going to rumble its way back into the center of this, run over everyone and crash into the building below Marius, and then you'll see it rumble through this kind of pretty small gap down below it as all the stones and the fungus just roll through, smashing themselves together like grains of sand in an hourglass, passing through this gap, end up on the far side. And reflex save, everybody but Marius.
So because I'm on fire, this is another rules clarification. It's whenever... Oh, no, never mind. I read the rest of it. Any creature that touches you. So
Yeah, I was like,
it's going to take 3d6 fire
I'm
damage.
absolutely sure it's going to take whatever damage your furnace form does, yes. It's running you over.
Oh, you go.
42.
Get your house.
Regular success. Like, good success for you, right?
Critical success.
13 fire damage.
15 fire damage to yellow.
That bird is back.
I'm going to use my reaction for protective bond. So if we were to take different amounts of damage, we take the lower instead of the higher.
Also, you guys get +2 to your reflex saves.
Wait, it's running you both over, so it's...
Yeah.
You
So
don't
we
get the
both
minus,
still make
right?
the save, but instead of taking the worst,
Oh, you take the better one.
we take
I
the
see,
better.
I
We
see.
take the least amount of damage instead of taking the most amount
Okay.
of damage.
You both get everyone gets +2 to reflex saves.
Ooh.
too.
You got the fire aura,
No,
too.
you. I rolled a natural 20 on
Take
that.
that one then. What do you got, Bambi?
43
Then you also succeed.
crit succeed.
So seeing this thing kind of roll somewhat clumsily and slowly through the plaza as it wheels back around, you all have plenty of time to get out of the way of the mass of this thing, at the very least. Reginald getting caught by the beam. Raiders to no.
Got another hero point from Yoroka-san.
Oroka-san's
Humongous
generous.
purple scout head appears out of Rainbow Portal and pats you on the head. Have a hero point.
Transfer fate.
Oroka-san, you got so many channel points.
He's been waiting for months.
For the ooze fight.
Been lurking for the pile of rocks for the infected stack in the city.
For sick rocks.
They're minerals.
They're like evil
Okay, cool.
vitamins.
So that pile of rocks went through a tight alleyway.
Yes,
got there.
It doesn't seem to have any difficulties moving through smaller spaces than the main, because it's kind of like a huge pile that just sort of pushes through and it comes out the other side.
I'm going to use Act Together.
Okay.
First thing, Noah is going to reach out and grab strings and pull, and you guys see a visible web starting to form, like just a spider web, like being formed as if it was being weaved. in the gap of the alleyway. This is a wall of force. Just vertically, 20 feet wide, 50 feet up. Just in the way he came. Hopefully that'll hold him for a little bit.
Fair enough.
It's the lowest level I'm going to be able to cast it, so level 6. That's 3 actions, and then you, as part of the act together, is just going to slap.
Is it melee range? We do melee range.
Yeah. So I rolled a 13 on the die for him. That's a total of 43.
Yeah, it crits.
That crits. There's stuff happening here.
He gets to do things.
I get to do things. He has. He's frightened 1. He can be frightened.
He is a mindless construct. So
He is rooted in place. It's immobilized for 1 round.
if it
as
didn't
roots-
flick immobilized directly, then yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, roots just come up out of the ground and just grab them and root them. So it's a fort save to get out, escape the
Okay, so it's got all of these things come up around it that restrict the, I guess, all of the boulders and everything that's rolling at the bottom. It's almost like treads for this thing.
Yeah,
It's just got like waves of these boulders just rolling in a cycle constantly.
and it's clumsy 1 as long as it's immobilized.
The closest one it can take.
And then its actual damage is 3d6. I don't have enough. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 6. Plus 11, 17 plus a d6 of force, so another 2, 19 plus a d6 of fire,
Yes.
plus another 5, so 24 total.
Okay. Solid hit.
I guess again. I have
Again.
haste.
Haste. You have haste. That's
Haste.
right. Hit him a second time. It's not a
more
difficult
time.
target to hit. It's a pile of rocks.
It is a pile of rocks. I rolled a 15 on the die, not a 5.
I am gonna be surprised if there's anything. But we'll see.
40.
Hits.
5, 11, 14, 18, 21, 32. I rolled higher this time. I didn't roll a bunch of 3s and 2s and 1s.
The thing is, not literally bloodied, but mechanically so. When that hit 32, it's definitely starting to pound away at the chunks of boulders and the fungus, the physical components that are keeping this thing whole. It's starting to wear down and degrade. It's starting to move less. Bits and chunks are flying to the side, crumbling and falling free of this mass, laying still in the streets, moving no more. Bambi.
Bambi read his character sheet.
He's so good at this.
I think default. Enemies in your kinetic aura gain weakness to fire from your fire impulse. This impulse is equal to half your level 8.
8.
So anything in my aura gets weakness fire at 8.
He's taking the persistent damage. Was it how much persistent damage?
1d6.
Did you roll that?
No, I forgot.
Roll a d6.
Wait, is it
4.
12 because he's weakness 8 to fire damage.
Hooray! So, Wall of Force. The other one, that one's dead up there?
No, it's like it's bloody as a half.
Oh, okay. Then,
Also, clumsy 1.
I'm going to free action step 1 to the left, because then he is fully in my aura. There he is.
One
And then
pop
that's
is
my
gone.
free action step. Then, you know, might as well start blasting. Hey, I'll do the thing I literally have never done, which is the 2 action blast, because it gives me a 4d6.
Wow!
Or an extra plus 6 to fire damage.
Whoa!
2 action blast is crazy. He's going wild.
I know!
He's gone mad with power.
There's really no reason to ever do it except when I'm hasted.
I mean, he's good.
It's good.
I'm gonna crit on him, which I know doesn't do anything, but that is a guaranteed hit at least.
I'm sure
He
you,
rolled a 17 on the
I'm
die.
sure you could.
5d6. Oh my god. 15 plus 6, so it's a 21 damage, and he's got 8 weakness to me, so 29 damage, I guess,
Nice.
fully.
Solid. All right.
And then, so that was free action step, 2 actions that I have, one regular action, and then 1 hasted action.
Correct.
Okay.
Blast.
I guess
What
I
if
could
they
just
were
double
both
blast.
blasts?
Yeah, I could just
Why don't you
double big blast.
IQ curve meme. I just attacked 3 times.
Well, I mean, now it's the part of like, is it worth doing a second double blast for just that D6 extra 6 damage,
You wouldn't be
or
able
You
to-
can't double blast.
You wouldn't be able to double blast.
Yeah, because
I couldn't-
The
okay,
hasted
so I
action
just-
is a little dingle. You can't roll it into a different one.
then I'm just gonna regular blast
Legally,
twice.
you can't even use it to fire a blast, but I'm saying that you can because of.
Thank you, Papa.
It's elemental blast is not strike, but it's your functional equivalent of strike. So I'm letting you have it.
All right, blue will be first strike, purple will be second strike. So this will be the -5 and the -10.
Perfect.
Blue, not awesome. Is -5 plus is plus this number is 36.
Hits.
Let's go. The other one's not gonna.
Okay.
I can tell you right now.
The -10 gets a little rough.
23 fire damage and then +8 from weakness. You do that.
That
That's
thing
you.
is very
31
definitely-
fire damage.
Very definitely death's door.
And
And it is
it's-
restricted by these roots from knowing you, and these blast of fire is ripping away at the fungus that's holding it together. It is falling apart. It's almost done.
Do persistence stack? If I hit him with a
It's-
crit again, it's not 2d6 fire damage? Okay.
If resistance to different types stack, but if he's taking persistent fire damage, he only takes the best
Oh,
persistent
right, because
fire
you do
damage.
bleed as Valia.
Yeah,
That's,
But like, if he had like a bleed or persistent acid or whatever, he would also take those.
Yes.
He can only have one source of each.
Okay. That's my turn.
Reginald.
Okay, so I need to clarify this because I think I should have still been able to hit them really hard, which is fine to move on from. But I have strategic bypass, which is your plans account for your foe's resistances, enabling you to strike a telling blow when you hit with a strike on which you're substituting your attack rolls due to devise a stratagem. You ignore an amount of resistance equal to your intelligence modifier for each resistance that applies against your
He
attack.
doesn't have any resistance. He's just immune to precision.
Oh, it's just immune. It's not
he
any.
just, he just doesn't take that type of damage at all. If
Okay.
he was resistant to it, then yeah, you would ignore a chunk of it.
That's really cool.
That's a cool
thing.
thing.
If he's cool, they give it to rogues before like 18 or whatever.
Yeah, rogues get like 18.
Yeah, it's super late.
So still the same thing then. I will
Yes.
go and just I will step up, hit him.
Stay down!
Somebody start whacking you in the back, basically.
It's like just
grandpa with a cane.
She's the cane.
The sheath of the cane is its own weapon with its own stats.
There you go.
You have the slashing weapon and you have the bludgeoning weapon, and you can kind of dual wield them. That's sort of what the cane sword's for. Is you pull them apart and it just goes third.
Do you get it? Do you get a? What's the unequal? Like, do you like lose a? Because it's your second attack, you would get a -5 on it.
-5? Yeah, I think. Is cane sword agile? I don't think it can.
Is it what?
Does it have the agile trait on it? It might. It might.
In my heart, it is.
It's a little guy. I mean,
I've never looked at the stat block, but in my heart, it is.
is it agile? It is. So that'd be -4 for your second attack, not 5. Because it is agile.
So then,
the cane sword was like the one OP weapon where it's like it has all the things I wanted. It's a kind of weird for flavor, but it's like the weapon
Yeah,
that can
it's
do
a
all
really
the
good
things.
dex weapon. If you just want a dex weapon.
so for this case only, as I have calculated this person or this thing that we're fighting against, like there is no. I'm just going to beat and slash this.
You
thing
can hit
until
it up to 4 times.
Yeah. Well, I have to step to it, and then I
Step
will.
is free.
Oh well,
Listen to
then.
that guy.
Get me.
Hey, channel your inner MD. Show
Just-
wild
and
boss.
then
You just walk up and just whack
And when you
the
hit it
grass.
with fire damage, it takes more fire damage.
I don't have any more fire damage.
For me, you do.
Oh god. Okay.
You have
That's a
one.
natural 20 on
Let's
the first
go.
one.
Cool.
It's a hit.
You hit him.
Do I roll multiple d6s?
He's immune to crits. So you roll your normal damage plus 1 extra d6 in the fire.
All right.
Plus your 8, I think is what you had to everything.
Right. So that is that's 7. That's 11 plus that's 14. 14 plus 8 is 22.
22 kills it. 22 bashes apart that person.
Reginald.
You're ready to go in on it. Reginald walks up, and this thing is already like a smoldering heap on the ground. And you just come in with a cane sword and slash through a bit of this fungus that's holding like the 2 biggest parts of the back together, and they just collapse. Thunderous crash to the ground. It is now just a pile of rubble.
Okay. Reload my crossbow bolt. Reload the
Okay.
crossbow.
2 actions left.
Right. And run towards. I have 25 feet. I'll head towards the other wall of force.
Run.
You come over and you can see the alley. You can see this big pile
Yeah.
wheeling around.
And I can't shoot. Can you shoot through a wall of force?
You can't even see
This
a
is the
wall of
first- you can't even
force.
see it actually. It's invisible. Like we put it there for convenience reasons, but you actually
Did I know it get
see
casted, and do I know if you could shoot through one? Brett doesn't know that.
Reginald, a level 16 investigator with magic powers, would probably know that a wall
He's
of force
also,
is
like-
extremely solid, and know you cannot shoot through it. It's like an invisible force field.
Then can I just ready my fire and be done? If it comes through it?
We have one action left, so you'd have another action to ready it. So
That's another action to ready
it
it?
takes 2 to ready 1.
Then that's good then, right?
You
Because
only
then I
have
could
one
do
action.
that.
If you move over, you've only got 1 action left.
Oh, I would need 2?
Yes, you need to.
Well, then I'll stay where I was at and just ready it and
Oh,
fire
that
from
you
the
can do.
highway.
We'll stand back here and you're ready.
Yeah.
He's gaming. He's gaming.
Yeah.
Gaming,
We're gaming.
Okay.
We're gamers.
And I'm ready.
Question.
He's praying.
Because it's this is covered in the fungus vines and stuff. Can I climb upward even though I do not have a climb speed?
You can climb it. So the way climbing works is you make an athletics check, and if you have no feats or any kind of investment whatsoever, you make very little progress. Because imagine you are quite literally clambering up a net. It's like you're moving. Realistically, this is easy enough to climb with your athletics. You'd be moving 10 feet per action.
Okay.
So you can do it. It's quite slow.
And that's even with that's not like a difficult terrain effect.
No, that's just climbing. Because climbing is not like you roll and you move a distance based on how far you roll. Climbing up is, I think it's more than 10 feet. I think I want to say it's half your speed is a critical success. So you move like 15 feet upwards, and a regular success is just you move 10 feet or something like that. It's really low numbers to climb up something without any kind of feet assistance.
Okay.
Climbing is slow.
Would that be the same then for just moving same level?
That would still be climbing because you are just on the side of a wall you're clinging to. So moving anywhere is going to have that same. It's not. It's hard to move around quickly up here.
Okay, well, I'll at least use an action then to try to move down to the bottom side of the towers I'm on.
Okay.
To try to
maybe an athletics check. Just because ones exist, you probably can't fail this. It's,
32.
Yeah, you're fine. You can, as an action, kind of just claw your way over, jungle gymming this to the corner, to the edge where you can reach for the corner and feel that there is an invisible. You can't reach around the corner. There's a solid sheet of invisible magic there.
Maurice is patting what, and then looks down oh, okay. Well, okay.
3 thumbs up.
And I think I'm debating now.
Quick climb is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, that sounds really nice right
If you're
now.
legendary in athletics, you just get a climb speed.
Reginald, you take 31 points of negative damage, by the way, from that white laser.
Oh, it hit me again.
Yeah. Well, no, it's persistent.
Yeah, that persistent. Right. That was
So,
16 the first
yeah.
time, 31 this time.
So roll a d20 real quick to see if it continues. Just a flat check. What's the total?
That was a natural
That
1.
doesn't. Well, good news that it's a pass or fail. So
Okay, good.
You're still
That's a
taking
good
the
place to waste
persistent
an
damage.
natural
32?
1.
Yeah, it's the best time.
You
Really.
don't add anything to it. It's just a flat check. You need a 15 or higher, and you stop taking persistent damage. Climb without feats is 5 feet on a successful athletics and 10 on a crit success. Okay, it is as bad as I thought it was. It's
Thanks, Arcadis.
really low. Half speed is the feats.
Gotcha.
All right.
And so I probably can't really use jump either. I'm unsure what to
Clinging
do.
to a wall without any feats about climbing, your options are somewhat limited. It's climb slowly or drop.
You're like a cat who climbs up a tree, can't
You
figure out
got
how
the
to get
wall
back
run
down.
to get up there.
Oh, we gotta get the
Really
fire
gotta,
department out here.
You are the fire department.
I guess so.
This is a gross misunderstanding of what a fire department is. But
Zoe's been trapped in the city for 5,000 years,
that's
dude.
fair.
I guess.
She doesn't know the word department.
Doesn't know the word fire. Whole new concept.
I guess I'll
air,
just
but it's hot.
ready an action.
Get kind of anchored, ready to shoot if you can.
Yeah.
All right. This big rumbler, as we discussed previously,
wrestler.
is mostly mindless. As it wheels around, you're going to see it roll into the wall of force. All of the rocks and the moss just mashing up against this invisible barrier. You're going to see a flash of light get bright, and then a searing beam and a rip of fire across the inside of the wall of force. Just up the inside of the glass.
Oh, that thing hurt me last time.
Does it leave like a face print on the?
It's still just kind of rolling into it. You can see as it's rolling into it, it's like pressing and kind of squeezing. It's as tall as the wall now. You see some of the littler pieces at the top start to trickle over the top of the wall.
I see what it's doing.
Squish the token.
This is a good time to reposition ourselves and get ourselves ready. No is gonna go towards the wall behind as an action. And that's still part of that movement. It's gonna start climbing up. I have a climb speed.
All right. So what's your climb speed?
Is my speed.
Okay,
It's my
what's your
regular
total speed.
35.
So you can get 25 feet up this wall.
Yep.
How do I get some of that climb speed? You got enough to share.
Be a spider.
Be a spider.
I will.
And then as a second action, as part of Act Together, No is going to trace these glowing sigils down their arms, and as they trace them, the sigils light up. And the same sigils on Yu's arms also light up. This is going to be Lifelink Surge as one of my focus spells. I gain fast healing. Eidolon gains fast healing 16 for 4 rounds.
Okay, that's a lot of life. That's 64 health of 4 rounds. That's pretty solid.
And then Yu is going to climb up the other wall. He also has a climb speed.
Why did you have climb speed?
Because he has quick climbs.
Okay. Up the wall you goes, 30 feet. Everyone's up on the walls now. Everyone's tired of getting run over.
Yeah. And then we're just going to hold.
All right, Bambi.
I have a lot of wall-related feats too.
You also
so
can fly.
I can fly, but everyone's doing it.
This is going to be...
You want to be part of the group. We want to be the loser that's
right,
flying
It's
and
going to be
wall-running
Reginald on the
club.
ground.
I don't have my regular feats
Alright.
statted on my little thingy here, so if I just go down the list of feats I have that are this, can you guys tell me if it's wall-related and if it'll help in this moment of climbing? Because I have...
Wall-related feet on it. Let's go.
All right, dubious knowledge.
No.
Interesting.
No.
Group impression.
No.
Interesting.
Maybe.
Titan wrestler.
No.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Integrated armament.
No.
Of
Wait.
course.
Weird. Quick jump.
Nope.
Yep.
I mean, that would help you jump up.
That would be
Cool.
But-
Fleet.
No.
Nope.
Rapid mantle.
Kind of, but not
Kind of,
really.
but not.
Okay. Lesser augmentation.
Nope.
Nope.
Weird. Wall jump.
Okay, so wall jump. No, but actually, yes.
He has cloud jump too, I think.
Where? I have cloud jump.
Yes.
Wall jump basically lets you start a jump from adjacent to a wall like you're on the ground. So you can cloud jump. You can jump a result of your athletics check, feet in the air, and then you can jump off of the wall, Mario 64 style. Another
Jump up next to Marius and
result
jump
of your
across.
check up in the air. So
You can fly.
you can like.
I know, but
Kick
I
off
want
walls.
to join the bit.
But
I want to yes and the bit. So I know I can fly. Like, duh,
Oh, I forgot,
but-
baby.
I will tell you, everyone else is climbing the walls.
Yeah.
Above 10 feet is difficult terrain trying to move through the air. So jumping is going to hit the difficult terrain.
Yeah, but I got
Climbing
fly
up
speed
the
40 when I'm
wall,
on
they're
fire, so
ignoring
I got fly speed 40 when I'm flying, so it's fine. So
That's 10
If he's
to
on
go
fire,
up
does he just
through the
burn
difficult
through?
terrain. 'Cause
yeah,
up
but
is-
do I burn the things on my way up?
the fire might help you move through it a little bit, but not like meaningfully because it's so overgrown. These are
That's the GM way of saying no.
yeah.
I know, yeah, I know this
Some
word.
Inside knowledge.
No, because going up's difficult terrain, and it's difficult terrain, which means flying through it is greater difficult terrain. So you can only fly up 10 feet per movement with a 40-foot movement speed through the stuff, because you're having to worm your way through a web of this stuff, basically.
Okay, haste is only attack
Numbers are
or move.
thinking.
I've only got 3 actions. I was thinking, can I prepare 2 actions? It was what I was thinking, but I don't think that'll work. So
This is one of those. I'm not the game dev. I don't know why you can't use 3 actions to prepare 2, but no, you can't. You can only prepare single.
well,
guess
I was
'cause you
thinking,
can't
could I prepare?
reactively do something
Could I?
with
Because
it.
I have 4 actions. Could I prepare 2 1
Oh.
actions? It's what I was thinking.
Because they do consume your reaction. Using a readied action is a reaction.
What?
So it does consume your reaction to do that.
What?
So I guess hypothetically, if you had 2 reactions, probably still no rules is written. But
This wall of force has messed me up. Okay, I don't know.
Sorry,
It
I'm
was
giving
supposed to
us-
keep it out, but now we can't get in.
It'll
How
go
high up is the wall of force?
50 feet.
Like, you bastard.
Give it a second. It's coming over.
It's gonna be a
Take a
difficult
time.
terrain
Take a
too.
chance. Breathe. Regroup.
I don't need to regroup. I just got a snack. I'm healed. I'm fine. I need to do damage. That's what Bambi does. And I can't hold my turn. I'm at the end of initiative after Reginald.
Just prepare a blast when he comes over the wall.
But that's so lame. I have done technically 5 actions. Because I have a free step.
I can't. Sully, I miss you.
Bambi!
Sully, I need you.
Bambi!
Please.
What if you go down
Corey,
the
I'm saying all the
street
same
and see
things
if
to
you can go
myself.
That's what I was thinking. I can burning jet 60 feet straight, so I could, but I don't know how far that is. Like,
You can go look.
how far is 60 feet? Ruler wise, how far is, how many squares down is that?
60
It's about half a TV.
Am I gonna be like Marcus and demand to go off the map that doesn't
It
exist?
goes to basically the edge of the vision. If you're trying to go, like the edge of the vision circle is about 60
I'm
feet.
scared, Sully. I'm
Alright, I
scared.
burning jet down. Everyone loses their bonuses.
Sully, hero point, my dearest desk buddy Reginald. I assume this was 2 hearts, the broken in text formatting. Oh, that's a note from Arcadis.
And-
Let's see. Do me a favor, go make some bad decisions with love, Cammy.
Interesting, not her loving husband is all, but that's fine.
Hi, Sully.
Can I
Sully,
blast? We switched
Roof
the
demon.
token for the bit, but can I blast the token? Am I within blasting range?
From there, if it were unsquished, you can blast it from there. Yes, you should be able to see it around the corner.
Okay.
You should do it. You should do it for the bit.
Okay. I'm going
You all
to.
took in
I have.
both
That was
classes.
two actions to burning
Burning
jet
jet.
here. 1 action to blast him. I'm gonna do single action blast. What about 17 on the die? I'm gonna blast
Sure it
him.
is. And he's probably taking persistent damage.
8. Yeah. Do you want me to tell you?
It's a
what
D6. I'll just give it to you.
Okay.
You can have your D6.
Let's go. 18 fire damage. He
He's not
doesn't.
in your aura, yeah.
Not in the aura, so he doesn't get the weakness. Then my land speed is 30. My fly speed is 40. Can I
Okay.
fly just above the
Yeah,
ground?
you can
Okay,
fly at
thank you
ground
so much.
level.
So
and
funny.
fly
Okay, then 40 feet back that way.
Oh, I guess that's why most things that give you fly say like whatever your land speed, like 20, or your land speed whatever is greater, instead of just giving you more. That way you just can't do that.
Yes.
Yes.
So then we'll say for
10,
rules
15,
wise.
20, 30, 40. You can go right back to the middle.
Okay, because then for rules wise, we'll say that my haste action was the blast when I got there, and then my regular move was that for the third regular
regular
action.
could also be a haste action. So it
I don't want anyone in the comments to get mad at me. And then
technically,
yeah, I don't want to
the
give a
blast
wedgie to a
your
guy.
1 action, and the stride should be your hasted action because that's legally correct. But we all obviously
And then
know
free action, step 1 more, so Reginald's back in the aura, and I go, "Hey guys, he's right down there," and I'm back.
Reginald.
I mean, I'm not going to do this right now.
You should do
now.
it right now.
I'm
Do
doing
it.
Peer pressure using
no,
his
because there's
solely
nothing I
hero
can do
point.
with it. No, because it's like there's like a big running thing.
I know.
It's not.
It's
there
funny
yet.
though.
Dude, that's what they call me.
Running thing.
By the way, so yeah, I
No,
think
the-
roof demon is what this was.
That's what they call me.
Nice. I
Can we get a new hero point card? But it's my last name. It's that card again.
my bad.
Demon.
Someone call them exorcists.
I'm so
I have
sweaty.
4 actions. Can I do a person? Can I change my person of interest to that
10
person?
minute cooldown, so no, you'd have to. You can only use that
They're not
once.
people.
I think
He's not
I think you
interesting
can
enough.
swap. Oh, person of interest, not the.
Yes.
Not
Because
just
you,
try.
it's
That
when your
takes
creature
10 minutes.
dies, and you can swap it normally for that.
Investigator?
I think
For
so.
free?
I played investigator once. I'm pretty sure you
Might
could
be
do
a
that.
feat. I don't think. Maybe that's a feat. There's another one I
We'll
know
look it up
offhand.
after the stro.
What else do you got?
I mean, honestly,
To be fair, it doesn't matter literally at all. But your
because
person
I
of
can't.
interest, because you're fucking the
can't do
precision
it.
damage.
There's just some things I can do with
Oh,
whenever
okay.
they are my person of interest.
If there's
But
a thing
it
that has
doesn't
that,
seem
I'm
like
not
it's
aware of it.
mattering.
But that's what I could be wrong.
I am going to make sure I'm fully loaded with my. Which I already had it ready.
You had it ready and it did not trigger because he did
No.
not manage to get around the wall.
He's working
I
on it.
honestly really think I'm just going to
After you live with the wall.
move up kind of close to the wall in between where you see Marius and you.
So just
No,
there-
up against the wall
There,
though.
but on the ground.
Yep, on the ground. Yep.
No? You want to climb?
No.
Go for it.
Nope, not yet. And then I guess if it comes out, I will ready pew pew, and I will
Alrighty.
cast shield on myself, and then ready to act.
Marius.
So I'm shielded.
Interesting.
Everyone hates the wall. I've done good work here.
I mean, you've helped a lot. I'm just not sure what to do
I'm
now.
gonna get like 16 HP on my
It's
next turn.
everybody's favorite wall of force that's ever been cast. It's called the delay of game 1 round barrier.
I didn't expect us to kill the other one that fast.
I didn't need it.
I needed it.
I was ready to kill.
I needed it.
And you're still gonna be ready to
I'm
go.
gnawing at the bars.
I'm bloodied.
begging to get out.
I am bloodied. I didn't want to get ran over again. I guess I could have just climbed up the wall. That's boring.
My persistent damage.
It's fine. It's fine. Play the
Hey,
game. It's
Persistent
fine.
damage.
Do I get to roll to save from that?
Yeah, roll to see if it ends. You take 30.
Oh,
What's the save for?
What's on the die? What's the die say?
15.
You're no longer taking persistent damage.
Yay.
Okay. Is it a movement action for me to let go and fall?
Do you have catfall?
Yes.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I was okay. It's not an action to let go. It's just you would then be prone on the ground. But with 35 feet in catfall, you're fine.
I release my hand. I'm magically standing on the floor.
He just like
Drops 35 feet, superhero landing. He's good.
the frames drop for a second. He's just on the ground.
he's T-posing for a moment.
I think what I will do now is just try to do what a prototype did. I'm gonna wait. Which way looks shorter? I think I might.
Running around and poking, I think it's too stupid to go around.
I think I might run north and try to go at 35 feet of movement. See how far
5,
that
10,
gets
15,
me.
20,
Wait.
30 because the pile of rubble is difficult terrain.
I'm
is the thing.
Wait, use
immune to
you're in my
difficult
aura.
terrain.
You're in my aura. You get a free step action. So you
10,
could
15,
free
20,
step and then do 30.
35 gets you here. And from 35, you can see this pillar here is like a needle. It's pretty narrow. It's a sliver of what was once a big tower, and you can see it from here.
Shooting.
Pew tung pew.
Commence gun.
Oh. Y'all been playing too much Minecraft.
34.
What's just happened there?
You ever heard of a chorus?
Yes.
Really?
Interesting. He has a
Well, I
3
haven't
on
heard
the
of
die.
Minecraft villain
Okay,
at
well
the
this
same
one's
time.
definitely gonna hit.
You ever heard of a bit?
No, I haven't.
You ever heard of a joke, dude?
I-
Look it up
I
sometime.
hate joy.
42.
I play strange Aeons, crit.
Hooray!
I think we
Alright.
canonized that Bambi has taken improv classes.
Bambi has learned
That's the cockiest
essence.
die I've ever seen in my life.
I cocked 2 die because I did that
We're
one.
entering a caucus.
I missed what the.
Get ready to debate, everybody. See, that's called a
Sully,
joke.
This is what happens when you don't come to stream, please.
Remember the vote.
Sully, do something.
Remember the vote. Hey, I have bad news, Bambi. Robots can't vote.
Damn it. Watch Fallout.
Watch.
Watch Fallout.
35?
Alright, so movement, shoot.
Movement.
35 is the 2 of them together? Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
I guess you don't get crit damage. But you got deadly, which isn't that much. Alright, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Movement, shoot. I'm gonna shoot one more time.
When in Rome.
Maybe I could even maybe shoot.
Oh, he's not hasted. That's right.
He's not hasted, no.
It's a
natural one.
Slow.
Okay, that one misses.
So I'm not hasted. Yeah, okay.
You're not hasted and you're not in the aura, so you don't have a free step, nor do you have that bonus action. So big fella here, as you see it start to creep over the top of the wall, this pile of rocks has a climb speed. So it is...
It has a climb speed?
Oh.
It's gonna have difficult terrain because there's ropes up there.
Up through the side of this thing. It's gonna take literally all of its movement to get over the wall of force before it cascades down into the plaza
There.
below,
You happy?
crashing down onto
Finally.
Reginald and Bambi. Maybe reflex saves.
+2 to
And
reflex.
You get your shot, but as it's coming over, you get your shot.
Which one do you want me to do first?
Shot first, because that would happen first.
Pretty sure that hits. That's 14 plus 28.
I'm sure it hits. 14 plus 28 is a crit, actually. Not that it matters, but give me your damage.
2d6 plus 6. That's 2 6. That's a total of 18.
You have fire room too.
One more.
19.
I knew it. I felt it in my soul.
Too
he-
many sixes.
Is he in my aura when this is happening or no? When this fire, because then that'd
He's
be.
50 feet up, so
So he's not getting
always
aura.
50 feet
He's
up.
not. Okay. Let's all make sure.
I saved us one whole round of getting eye blasted by this thing, dude.
Yeah, no, that actually helped. And this is the reflex save?
You
Natural
also
20.
have a blast, right? No, you didn't have a blast.
No. You had a +2 to reflex.
He rolled a natural 20.
Natural 20, 22.
You didn't need it.
49.
You're fine.
It was slowing you down. 42.
You are also fine.
Chris is
So
you too.
both of you are forced back out of the way here as this thing comes cascading down this heap now in the center of the plaza. That brings us to no.
Hi, me, no.
No.
The Gold Dwarf Ranger.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
whose hands are these?
Noah's going to part of act together. Move down.
No.
Can I get to that 2 spaces below Bambi? Will I be able to get that in one movement?
You're
You have a free step
25 feet
action.
up a wall.
Yeah, I know.
You can't fall?
You're right.
Because I was like, you're going to fall and just and then get back up and then move. So probably not now.
You have a free step action.
I have a free step action.
Yeah, that's good.
Can I
Okay.
step 5 feet down the wall? No.
No.
Oh, I was saying you could
just
fall
take the
and
damage,
then
we'll
take
heal
the
you.
free step action to get where you want to
Stand
go.
up first, but
Yeah, I have to stand up first.
He's one action. That's only one. You're hasted.
If you want to get to the square south of Bambi, yeah, you can fall, take 12 damage, stand up, and take your free step. That would get you to the square south of Bambi.
Alright,
in
so I'll
one
move
action.
25 feet down the wall.
Coward.
That.
And I have
Okay, so you have time to climb.
I have climbs to climb speed, so 25 feet and then 10 more feet after climbing
Oh,
so
you can get to square speed.
Yeah, I have 25
forgot
feet
you
of
had the
movement.
real climb speed.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm a real boy. I want to be like 2
One-
south
one
of.
more
I want to be
damage.
next to him. I want to be adjacent. As part of Act Together. Oh, that's not part of Act Together. That's just regular movement. Now, as part of Act Together, transpose with.
Back to the wall.
As we just like, Bambi looks over and blinks, and when her eyes open up, use there.
I don't blink. How did I do that? What just happened to me?
I don't possess eyelids.
It was one frame of
Ari was back for a moment. God.
He rolled a 34.
It's
Nice.
Fire rim.
6, 12, 15, 18, 19,
It's also in my.
30.
It's also in my thing.
38. It's gonna take the fire weakness.
1 action, 2 action.
Definitely bloodied. That's a pretty big hit.
Hooray!
As it's starting to crumble. It's having a hard time pulling itself back up to its height after it's cascaded over the wall.
3 action. 3 action. Noah's going to trace the sigils along the arms again, and this time the ones on you are going to light up red. That's going to be boost Eidolon. Has +8 to his, or +6 to his damage rolls. And then final action, hasted action, slap.
Slap him again.
With a -5. 18 on the die.
I'm sure you hit.
Yes, sir. 6, 12, 17, 21, 25, plus another 17, so 35, 42.
Plus fire weakness.
Yeah.
Called a clean 50.
Clean 50.
Clean 50. Well, that's from bloodied to death's door. As you were just below bloodied, jumped over it, and another big hit was you just past death's door.
Get him.
I got him.
Bambi.
Put a thumbs up for Bambi.
Fire clock.
Put a thumbs up, and then with that thumbs up, point my hand at him. I'm gonna use my item and just blast from my release heat from my glove. Reflex save, and it takes 10d8. Basic reflex save.
It doesn't matter now. I realize I've been rolling the wrong damage dice this entire time.
38.
38 regular pass.
So take half.
Half of 56 fire damage.
Okay, so 28.
Yes.
He's weak.
So
And then
30.
8 fire weakness too.
6.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
That's one action.
Actually, that's pretty hot.
cool.
And then second action. How's it looking?
Not good.
Good. I'm gonna blazing wave. I need another reflex
No,
save.
it's great in reflex.
Famously good at those.
I rolled the same thing, so it's a 38 again.
Regular pass. He literally meets it. 37 fire damage.
Half?
So half of that.
18 plus 8, 26. What happens to him, Bambi?
I go boom, and he's still standing. I go, boom. It's the same assets as they shoot out of me.
A sequence of these 2 pulses of fire, as this thing is in a heap reforming itself, just blasting and searing away the fungus. With the fire that has been so effective against the infected people in Jerusalem. Struggling a little more with this pile of stones, but still, at the end of the day, able to bring it down. The rumbling around you falls silent. Marius, you can still hear it in the distance. Parts of the city just shifting. A lot of these pillars you see now didn't necessarily collapse. They are infected. They have moved. They have left, rearranging themselves around the streets of Jerusalem. So with those two blasted apart, there's little left between you and the place where the tower once stood. I say once because as you reach the area that held Vowel's campsite, you can see a massive, fractured pit in the ground. Now, one well was once there. Cap's polyp had burst out of destroying its cap. There's a chasm much wider around, jagged and ripped. The earth around it rent upwards like something much, much larger had blasted forth out of it from below. The tower at the edge of the plaza that should lead up to where Upienshi is shattered. You can see pieces of it strewn all around the area, the streets around where it once stood.
That's the tower we were getting to, right?
It's the tower that's still on top of it.
Yeah, so, can I, like, weird, like, calculate what destroyed it and where would the Stella be?
Check, think, man.
You're so good at thinking, dude.
Use your brain. He's using the hell out of his brain.
It's crafting day today for you. You've been like 4 crafting checks.
24 plus 18, was it 42? Yeah.
42. You look up at this, you look at the pieces and the debris around, and you kind of put a mental map together of how it looks like this thing broke. You motion the party to follow you and quickly dart down a side road, taking 2 turns before you end up at what would be the northwest corner of this, wrapping around it from the east. And lo and behold, there, amidst a pile of rubble, is the shattered remnants of that open-air chamber at the top of the tower where you found Upiyoshi. Most of it crashed into the ground, askew at an angle, still intact. Even several of the pillars supporting a fragment of the roof are still there. And upright in its center, the Star Stone.
As we're coming around the corner, I think by my calculations we should be right. And we come there it is. We found it. Okay.
Now what?
Well,
As soon as you say that, make a will save.
what we need to...
Is Kathy still with us? I forget.
Oh,
Kathy and Reese, you're both back.
39.
The 39, again, you go to respond, you say, well, and then for a moment feel yourself blank out. As you just hear this whistling song on the wind, this music. For a moment, utterly, completely distracted. Your focus just gone. It pulls you out, and it sounds like it's calling to you. You can smell that almost salty air, like sea spray, blowing through. And then you snap back. Just a moment's pause.
Not yet. No time. Okay. Well, let's go over. Let's surround it, and then I'll take a look and see what damage is done with it. See if we can still do this, and start the process, basically. Which I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but my first goal was to get here, and we're here.
You
So-
head over.
Yeah.
The rest of you do.
Yeah.
Reginald's so smart.
One step at a
You're gonna move
time.
around this. This platform's at a pretty severe angle. It's kind of awkward to try to climb up and stand confidently on. It's difficult to find a purchase of a smooth stone floor.
Wish I could climb.
Do you pose yourselves around it with your incredible climbing abilities and also Marius?
With a rope.
Marius tied off to something.
Tied at the waist.
Guys,
just
it's
dangling.
slightly askew. I can't stand here.
What do I do?
And as you're kind of thinking to yourself, Reginald, trying to put together what you do with this, you sort of pat the front of your coat, and you all see him have a moment of realization. He reaches into his jacket, and he pulls out the Necronomicon. Here, is where we will end.
I was like, cool.
Dude,
You had this the entire time.
you had it the whole time. This whole
Not the
campaign.
entire time. Wait, he already said we're next week. So
Even after I was asking
Nope.
about what are we
Well,
going to do without
We're
it.
doing next week's episode right now.
Next,
Welcome to next week, everybody. Time doesn't exist.
when we return. Yeah, we're in Timey-wimey land, and it's now next Sunday. More Strange Aeons. Next week,
Run it
we'll
again.
come back.
why do I have a black eye?
Where's my wallet?
They hit me yesterday.
Reginald also does not seem to have 100% understanding of what exactly he's doing or how time is flowing here, but he also
Nothing
seems
new.
a little bit distracted at the moment and not entirely well. Join us next Sunday, same time, same place. Until then, we have not one but two shows that I'm told by reliable sources are sillier than Strange Aeons.
No,
Significantly.
barely.
Significantly.
I know we're holding down number 3. We got the
You meant
bronze
Hodgepodge?
status, the third.
Hodgepodge.
silly show.
Name anything silly besides Hodgepodge
Bam Bam.
in any of
Bam Bam.
Strange Aeons.
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam.
That's me?
No,
Bam
Bam
Bam.
from book 2. Bam Bam was a goblin.
He's a goblin.
Okay.
Bam Bam was funny. There was a lot of really silly...
You see how we're scraping?
I'm thinking
The
the
Dreamland.
Dreamlands have a
Oh,
lot of really silly
the
stuff
rat
in
things in
Dreamlands.
the Dreamlands.
The Zoog.
The Zoog.
The Zoog.
The Zoog.
Okay, so 2 years ago.
The Dreamlands is where we peaked with silly, really.
The King of Yellow.
The King of Yellow.
He's,
He's a silly goober.
he's something.
I want to go there, the torture chamber.
Prison.
That silly little torture
Soy
chamber.
will agree with me.
What a kerfuffle.
A silly time for everyone involved.
What a gag.
We got
Just a bunch of rascals up there.
Not anymore.
these guys
Oh.
playing funny stuff on our newest show. You guys want to? Okay, you guys fight to the death over who gets to shield the Fallout show.
Fallout.
Fallout.
That's it. And if that doesn't sell you, I don't know what
It's
will.
ran. Wait. It's ran by Logan. Logan's the GM.
That's right. That's actually really good.
He's
That's
sitting
the big
in that
selling point.
seat.
Logan's over here running Geigerland's Delights, our Fallout show. We've got a very absurd cast of people. We've got the two absurdliest right here in front of us.
So,
Uh,
we're a couple of silly geese, we are.
When we looked at the stats, it said intelligence. Not from you, bro.
What is that, a dump stat?
How low can it go? 4? There it is.
Lower.
And then Wednesday, obviously, we've got our normally scheduled Secrets Between the Stars.
Secrets, and I'll tell you now, not many episodes left this season.
The Roof Demon over here.
That was the roof demon.
There's a demon under the
You gotta physically do
That joke works up for Sully too now.
It's double barrel. We gotta change the card. You guys gotta say roof.
We got you.
I mean, it's
Roof's
like-
demon.
That-
Roof's demon.
demons.
Wow.
But check those out.
Say Roof's demon. It sounds like you're possessing the demon itself.
We'll see you back here next weekend, same time, same place. Until then, everyone, stay safe. Stay safe.